now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi, in the building. Hold on. Try to get that one right. We back. Too Many Podcasts. We back up in this BI, man. We back up in this BI, man. Happy Friday. Happy Tenderoni Fridays. You get what I'm saying? It is Tenderoni Fridays. You get what I'm saying? So y'all know, let me put the mic down a little bit. Y'all know what it is. Tenderoni Fridays. Put the mic down. Cause I don't have to have the mic up. Mic been put about right there. Put the sound bar right there. That should be good. Yeah, put it about right there. Yeah, that should be good. That should be Gucci. You get what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, shout out to everybody. Hold on. I'm trying to get this mic right. Man, this motherfucker tight than a motherfucker. Am I done screwed the bitch on? I done screwed it on so damn. All right, there we go. Y'all hold on. Shit, this motherfucker here, man. I'm trying to adjust it. All right. That should be better. I'm trying to adjust it, man. Y'all know me, man. I got that motherfucking ADD don't kicked in. Shit got to be right. Shit, hey, all jokes aside with me, man. Shit got to be right, bro. Shit got to be right, man, with me. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Matter of fact, let's go to this angle. I don't like that angle there no more. That angle cool? Yeah, I think it's cool. Hold on. Yeah, I got it. You know, I'm doing what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch that camera and do another goddamn and switch it with the other one. Put it over there. Anyways, let's go right there. We'll go. We'll rock with this one today. I mean, Big Mason, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Big Mason, Tony Montana. Shout out to my main man, Mr. Tomato Can. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, Mr. Tomato Can, I'm over here tripping. hey, Mr. Tomato Can, I'm over here tripping, man. You know how it is, man. I'm over here tripping. I ain't burned but a joint. I ain't burned but one though, so I'm good. I didn't hit the bong. You know what, dog? Hey, check this out. I think that's gonna be the new ritual. Before every show, we just gonna hit the bong. No more pre-rolls. I mean, no more cones. I mean, I roll up. You know, no more. We gonna hit the bong. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I can handle it now. Shout out to Mika. Mika, what's going on? Mika? Yeah, man. Gabe in the building. Let's see. I know boxing is in the building. Yeah, man. Trey say no backwoods. No. I don't smoke blunts. Yeah, I don't like tobacco. I'm not a tobacco guy. Just pure weed. I can't deal with it. I don't do tobacco. The motherfucking mic failed. I thought I had this. How did the mic fall? The motherfucking mic just failed by itself. Y'all saw that? Anyways, yeah, that's neat. Hold on, put this down. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me another goddamn mic stand. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get another mic stand. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, shout out to Trey. Trey, what's going on? Hey, man, Trey, I'm over here tripping like a motherfucker, dog. The goddamn mic. Man, this shit is bothering me, fam. Like, you know, this shit is really bothering me, bro. Like for real though, this shit is really getting on my nerves. Yeah, man, Marcus, what's going on, fam? Yeah, this shit bother me for real. You know what I mean? Jamie, what's going on, bro? He said, Coach, gotta recalibrate. Oh, I gotta recalibrate. he said, Coach, gotta recalibrate. Hey, man, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is, fam. See, the thing is, I be having these OCDs, right? You know, I be having an OCD, so I'm one of them type dudes. I'm a very clean guy. You know what I mean? I'm a very clean guy. I get manicures, pedicures. I mean, I ain't talking about that painting nails and shit. I don't be doing that, but you know, I'm very, very well groomed. You know, I'm very, very clean. You know, I don't like dishes in the sink. Bathroom have to be spotless. You know, and just, you know, and then in the studio, the way I have stuff set up, everything have to be right. Everything have to be right. You get what I'm saying? He said, Coach hit the wrong trees. He on sativa, not indica. No, I'm not on sativa. Trust me, bro. I don't like sativa. I had some, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, my partner, he likes sativa. I don't like sativa. I don't like sativa at all. It's either gonna be indica or it's gonna be a hybrid. I could do a hybrid, but I can't do sativa. You get what I'm saying? I don't like it. Shout out to Behind the Hands. Behind the Hands, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man, Texas. Houston in the house. What's up, man? What's up, man? Let's see. Highlight Space, I smoke all three. Oh, you smoke all three? Oh, you smoke sativa, indica, and hybrid. Oh, okay. Hey, what did it say, Jamie? Say, I tell my wife, don't move or touch my shit. Yeah, I'm one of them niggas. I'm kind of like, you know, she got to be in the right place. Okay, wait a minute. Now hold on. That something out of place. Something ain't right now. How'd I got over there? You get what I'm saying? Like, something got to. Hey, Trey say indica put me to sleep. Nah, indica make me laugh. Indica make me laugh. I like indica. Indica, it have me like feeling good. I be at peace. Indica make me laugh. Now, of course, at night, you know, now I ain't gonna lie, I do be on stuck sometimes. I do be on stuck. The indica will put you on stuck. That is true now. I be on stuck sometimes. You got some good stuff. Yeah, man, sometimes you would just be sitting there, you would catch on, you know, you would be on stuck, just daydreaming, deep in your thoughts. You know, your thoughts be having your thoughts be having conversations with themselves. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that. But yeah, I don't got used to it. The indica, like, yeah, man, you know, I'll be like, shit, the indica, like if y'all see me over here laughing a lot, that's that indica. True. I mean, I laugh a lot anyways without weed. You know what I mean? I naturally, I laugh a lot without weed, to be honest with you. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I do that. So yeah, I laugh a lot. Yeah, I laugh a lot without weed. Hold on, let me see. Did I bring this down? Yeah, I think hold on. I'm trying to get the adjustments right on this microphone. No, that ain't it. Is this it? No, that ain't it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably put it about right there. You get what I'm saying? So the indica had me feeling happy, laughing, everything good. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the indica had me right. Indica had me right. Sativa don't do that. Shout out to Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica, what's going on? Big John Doe, what up, though? John Doe, what up, though, man? Today, Friday, man. You know, some of y'all don't got paid. You know, just got paid. Shout out to AB. AB, Arnold Brown, what's going on, fam? Shout out to AB. He say, salute, Coach, I'm in your city. Where you at? Well, you know, I'm in my city, too. You know, I'm at the studio, but. Yeah, man. I pull up on you, fam, after the show. Just let me know where you at. Hey, what you say? It's cold in the winter. He said I had 2 gummies. Oh, you had 2 gummies? Oh, what you say? Oh, you in Reskin? How long you gonna be there, fam? He say indica is the couch potato one, right? I don't smoke, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, the indica gonna put you on your back. Vest say sativa is the best, Coach. I mean, you know, sativa is the best for you. That's you know what I mean? Everybody teach his own. What's the best for you is not the best for someone else. You know what I mean? So Hey man, shout out to Jamie. What's going on? J-Rock, what's going on, fam? Yeah, J-Rock, what's going on? AB, what you say, Honor? You say you're okay. Let me know what I probably need to. Oh, you over there in Reskin. You in Reskin? You know what? Yeah, man. You know what? Yeah, I can pull up on you. I can pull up on you, fam. You in Reskin shit. Did what you do. Just hit me up. Matter of fact, I give you my Instagram and just send me a message. Just hit me up on the message. Send me, let me know where what address you're at. I'll swing through. I'll slide through, holler at you. You know, coach, you know what I mean? Like I'm for the people. I'm for the people. I fuck with the people. You get what I'm saying? That's what I do. You get what I'm saying? So I fuck with the people. Benny Bronco, what's going on, fam? Thought in Montana. He said I gotta eat 5 gummies at a time and a half a chocolate bar to get right. Damn, for real? Bro, you a savage. Yeah, shit, I do all that, boy. I be in a coma. No, I can't do that, bro. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do none of that. Nah, I'm good. See, this is the thing. I know my limitations. You got to know what you can and can't do. I know my limitations. If Indica had me laughing and kikiing, then that let me know that I can't do anything stronger than that. I don't have edibles before that. I don't like edibles. Edibles, man. Shit, that shit had you tripping for real. I had a bad experience with some edibles. Some bad experience. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah. But I can't. I'm a lightweight. I'm a flyweight when it comes to edibles. I'm a flyweight. I can't mess with edibles, bro. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm bantamweight. shit. But no, you know what I mean? I can do, I can do smoke, but that's about as far as that shit gonna go, boy. I can't do nothing but weed. That's it. I don't have some dabs before. I could do the dabs. Boy, Lord, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I could do that dab, boy. But that dab have you on another planet. The dab have you on another planet. And then, of course, if you want the closest thing to that with the greens is the bong. The bong, you know what? I'm gonna just start hitting the bong. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just start hitting the bong. I think after I run out of this, what I got rolled up, what I have in my grinder, I'm gonna just start smoking out the bong. To me, it's a better hobby, higher, longer, and everything. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, D4L, I bet you can't do it like me. He said, Coach, you a bum when it comes to edibles. Facts.
But this bum is taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
Yeah, I want all the easy matches. I can't do edibles. I want all the easy matches. He said, yeah, I want all the easy matches. But that bong, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. I'm a G when it comes to that bong now. I can't mess with the white boys. The white boys is a motherfucker. But I'm a G when it comes to the bong now. I'm telling you right now. I ain't no lightweight. Well, listen, the bong, I can't smoke with Willie Nelson or nothing like that, or Cheech and Chong, but or Be Real or Cypress Hill. I can't do that, but I'm trying to tell you, boy, that bong, boy, Lord have mercy, boy. The bong had me so happy. You talking about happy, fam? Bro, that bong had me so happy, bro. I be on bro, you get what I'm saying? But I love that bong, boy, shit. Yeah, I'm thinking about just giving up, leaving the raps alone. I ain't rolling no more shit, man. After I roll this shit here, I'm probably just gonna stick to the bong for a little bit. Get what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get into the show. Now this here surprised me. It caught me off guard, but it kind of didn't catch me off guard. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me explain something to you guys. I don't know if y'all know, right? But how many people know how the media works in boxing? When it comes to dealing with fighters. Right? Or just how the media works in boxing, period. The politics. You get what I'm saying? Y'all remember that politics that Clubber Lang said when he pulled up on Rocky and he said, "Get out while you can. Don't get this sucker no statue. Give him guts." You get what I'm saying? And then Rocky say, then the old man told Rocky he ain't gonna get no shot. And he say, well, if you don't want to tell me why you don't want to fight me, let me explain to the people right here, right now. I am ranked number one. That means I'm the best. But the bomb keep taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs. But then he go to talking about, about how this country want to keep everybody down, keep everybody weak. You know what I mean? They don't want to, they don't want nobody like me to get to the top. And he was talking about the politics and all that stuff there. Yeah, it's some truth to that, for real, especially when it comes to the media.
To this day.
There's some truth to that. It's some truth to that. Yeah, absolutely. There's some truth to that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? For real though. Hey, shout out to Darren. Darren said you should try the mask. Yeah, the mask. Hey, you know what, Darren? If I try the mask, boy. Boy, if I try the mask. Bro, if I try the mask, man, I don't know, man. Hey, bro, no. Hey, you know what? Hey, bro, hey, Darren, boy, I'm gonna be on stop for real though. Yeah, I ain't never tried the mask. I ain't never tried that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm gonna try it though. All I know is the white dudes got the best weed, but the white dudes, shit, they running circles. They running circles around. Shit, you could listen. Ain't nobody got no weed like the white boys. The white boys, that's what we say in Florida. Like we got our own slang in Florida. You know what I mean? White boys. The white dudes here in Florida, some of them call themselves Florida crackers. Like the white dude, a white dude be like, yeah, man, he'll let you know he'll cracker. You know what I mean? But that word has different meanings. Like that one word can mean good and bad. Just like the word nigga can mean good or bad, depending on how you use it and the context in which you use it in. So, but if you ain't from Florida, you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, the white boys, but yeah, they got shit. I ain't met a nigga yet fuck with the white boys. I don't give a fuck. The white boys, they got it, boy. They got it. They been on it though. They been on it. I'm talking about back in the 90s, bro. The 80s. They been on it, bro. That shit, I realized it. I realized I had to went to some white dude's house. Me and my homeboy Willie Nelson. R.I.P. to Willie. Me and Willie went to some white dude's house out in Lutz, in a city called Lutz, and in Tampa, and it's on the other side of the county. I think it's Pasco County or something like that. I forgot what Luke said. Yeah, it's in another county. Yeah, we was in Luke, and man, shit, we was at some white dude's house, and they had a bomb. We didn't do the mask, but they had a bomb. First time I ever smoked a bomb, and this bitch was big, dog. It sat on the floor. And it had like 5 different tubes that came out of it where you can smoke and inhale that, right? And man, had water at the bottom and a lot of ice in it. And man, bro, I swear, boy, I think I was high for about 12 hours. True. This in 91. This 1991. Shit, them white boys a motherfucker, boy. Them white boys, man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, shit. I ain't met a weed man yet fuck with them at all. Anyways, Devin Haney feels betrayed. Devin Haney feels betrayed by Naji of Cigar Talk. He calls him a sellout. Oh, boy. Now, it's a lot of terms that people use and they take it out of context. They do. A lot of terms that people use, they take it out of context. Also, and it's a lot of terms that people use, they keep it in context. Also, Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fendora are supposed to be fighting each other in October. And Cool Boy Stealth and Oshaki Foster, it will be the co-main event for that fight in Las Vegas. So, it is what it is as related to that. I like that, but there's only one problem that's going to be with that. And I'll explain to y'all in a minute. On August the 28th, Devin the Dream Haney, a.k.a. Debo Dev, a.k.a. Mr. Tuck Your Chain When I Step in the Building, a.k.a. What You Got on My 40 Homie, a.k.a. I'm going to snatch your grandma chain from around your neck, a.k.a. Devin Haney. True. They get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That right there. On August 28th, Devin Haney revealed his displeasure with Naji of Cigar Talk by openly calling him a sellout on X, the application formerly known as Twitter. Devin is upset that Naji Naji interviewed with Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm gonna stop right there. Now, in boxing, you're gonna have the politics of the media, and even with fighters, you will have fighter A that don't like fighter B. And if you do an interview with him, right? If you do an interview, hold on. If you do an interview with fighter A, but then you go over and do another interview with fighter B, fighter A would be mad at you because he don't like fighter B. And then also in the media with bigger platforms, you will have bigger platforms that would tell certain fighters, you know, let's say you would have come up in the conversation or whatever, right? Somehow, I'm just telling y'all some real shit. You know, why y'all don't, you know, or they'll just be like, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, champ, you know, don't fuck with such and such over there because, you know, he, you know, like it might be a bigger platform. They may not like you, but they'll try to put a bug, you know, back in the day, they say, look, let me put a bug in your ear. That's old school. You jitterbugs don't know nothing about that, right? Let me put a bug in your ear. Somebody may be like, hey, man, let me holler at you for a minute, man. Yeah, don't fuck with such and such. Like, and then you will have some boxing dads that'll say that as well. I've had one boxing dad do that. One boxing mom try to do that. Mama Ho, right? I heard Mama Ho done some shit like that as well. The one thing about me, Coach Malachi, y'all know me, man. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm from West Tampa, Florida, man. We don't do no dick riding, so we don't give a fuck about a nigga feelings. We ain't on no nigga dick. Fuck that. You know what I mean? It's fuck the other side over here. True. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bye Jew too, man. Salute to you, fam. Over there on X. I mean, over there on Rumble. That's the only person I have on Rumble. You get what I'm saying? I got a few subscribers, but yeah, Rumble's a tough cookie. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So that's how that works. So apparently, I don't know what kind of relationship that Devin Haney and Naji of Cigar Talk have, or whatever the case may be, or had, or whatever. But Naji does this for a living. He's pretty much what you would call, just like myself, but he's on a bigger level than I am. But just like myself, he would be what you would call, you know, I don't want to say reporter, but yeah, kind of like a reporter. Like this is what he does for a living. He makes a living doing interviews and building this platform and stuff like that. And so that's pretty much what he does for a living. That's like, you know, just imagine a fighter saying he don't want to fight another fighter because he don't like him, or let's say a guy interviewed a fighter, but he don't like, okay, let's put it this way. Let's say Boxing Chic or Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack or Fagnon. Let's say Fagnon and Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack get an interview with Tank Davis. But Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack and Fagnon, they don't like us. They don't like Shakur Stevenson. And then, you know what? I wouldn't even fight him because I don't want to see him get a payday. I don't want him to get a payday. And I'm like, it be little bullshit like that. Like, it's some real fuckboys in boxing for real. You know what I mean? And let's say Tank Davis say, well, no, later on down the line, I'm finna go fight Shakur. And what happens is, you know, let's say Ellie say, you know what, I don't like you anymore because I told you I don't want you to give him a payday. And I can't believe you do it. You get what I'm saying? And like, I'm trying to paint a picture, but like, this is what goes on. That's why I told y'all, I'm not a part of the boxing media, I'm not in the circle. I'm not in the circle with the fighters. I'm not in the circle with the promotional companies, and I'm not in the circle with the media. I give a fuck about all three. And when I say I give a fuck, this is what I mean. I don't kiss ass for nobody. I can't even come back to my city if niggas know, man. They're gonna be like, man, I heard, man, you kissing ass and shit, man. Nigga, we saw your shit. Yo, man, like, I don't do that. I stay in my lane. I stay in my position. I'm too busy doing me. So I really don't have time to, you get what I'm saying? I treat everybody damn near the same. I really don't care. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If not, if not. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers, quite a few people fuck with me, you know, behind the scenes. They won't fuck with me in front of the scenes, but they'll fuck with me behind the scenes. So it's a lot of shit that going behind the scenes, you know, they'll fuck with me, you know, and understandably so, because a lot of these guys, you got to do the politically correct thing. It's called playing the game. They got to play the game. And then when they play the game, you know, then certain favors fall your way and stuff like that. And I just, you know, I chose not to play the game. If I played the game, you know what I mean? It'll probably be something different, but, you know, I'll probably have access to a lot more people and stuff like that. But I just don't play the game. You know, I don't play the game. You know, I'm not going to do it. You know, that's just me. And so a lot of people know that. A lot of people in boxing know that. They're like, you know what? Nah, he ain't like Naji, so we can't. You know, he not Ellie, so we can't. You know what I mean? He not this dude. So they know, like the people in the media, it's small. The boxing circle is small. The people in the media, and people in boxing know. All the fighters watch the content, probably for the most part, or if not, they got people who watch it, and everybody know. So they know. Nah, we can't try him. Yeah, he ain't gonna kiss. Yeah, that nigga there, he don't give a fuck. He told me he don't give a fuck if I got this or that. He don't give a damn. Nigga say he don't care give a damn if I'm alive or dead. So he ain't gonna be like these other dudes. And so that's me. That's not, you know, I like being around real people, genuine people. I don't know how to kiss ass. I'm too stubborn, you know. And again, I'm not saying everybody kissing ass. I'm not saying that, but I'm just telling you that, you know, when you got to play the game, you know, you got to know how to walk that fine line. So, and a lot of that is what goes on behind the scenes that y'all may not know about. But it's a known fact that it's a known fact that Malachi don't give a guy. I don't give a fuck. They know that nigga that he ain't. You know, and, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know, everybody know that. But not only that, but he posted a video snippet. This is and Devin is upset because he interviewed Ryan Garcia, and he posted a video snippet of him and Ryan singing a song together about GQ. Now, on the other hand, Devin took that as a slap in the face. I think he took that as a slap in the face. I really don't understand. I have an idea why, but I'm like, something tells me that maybe they might have had a pact, you know, behind the scenes, or maybe Devin felt like, you know, I know this guy so well. I don't know. Again, a lot of these guys, they talk to each other. A lot like this, what goes on, like you can pick up the phone and call somebody, you know, you can call a fighter who you may have a good rapport with, and Devin probably opened himself up to Naji and had a good rapport with them. I do know that Bill talked to him all the time and stuff like that. And so they probably felt like we built that rapport up. He's on our side. And then to see him, you know, do an interview with Ryan Garcia, you know, they probably took that as a slap in the face, you know, but it is what it is. True. You know what I mean? So that's how they took that. That's probably how they took that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He probably took it as a slap in the face. Now, to give this some context, I have an idea what Naji and Haney, well, really not have an idea, but I have no idea. I have no idea what they might have discussed on the phone before the interview, behind the scenes, and all of that stuff there in the past. I have no idea, right? Because I don't know Naji. You know, I like his content. You know, he's really good at what he does. I like his content. And the brother working, he grinding. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. Seems like he all right to me. You know, I don't have an issue with him. You know, so But as I said before, I really have no idea what they might have discussed, behind the scenes. But what I do know is that the Haneys and Naji, they talk all the time on the phone. They do talk. I know that for a fact. How do I know? Because I've been around Bill Haney when I went to Miami and interviewed Bill. When I've been around Bill Haney, when he spoke to Naji on the phone in Miami, I'm not going to say, Bill FaceTime a couple of people, showed them that I was a couple of people in the media, boxing media, showed them, he finna do an interview with me and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm not going to say who, but, he did all of that and stuff like that. So I do know that these guys have a close relationship, to that degree. And from what when I was around, from what I've heard, just overhearing the conversation while setting up the equipment, they appear to have a cordial relationship. Now, Devin feels that this is an act of betrayal by Naji for interviewing Ryan Garcia. Apparently, Naji might be off cold or appeared to be off cold, right? There's a lot that I can say about this situation. However, I don't know Naji or Devin Haney. I met Devin Haney, but I don't know him, and I don't know Naji. So, I don't have a personal relationship with him. I have more of a relationship with Bill, and I think the way the media works as it relates to Bill Haney, I'm going to tell y'all how that works. So, Bill is the one that's going to do all the grunt work. Bill is the one, and I call Bill a genius. I said, you're a genius. I take my hat off to you on that. You do that. Bill is going to go to all like the channels like my channel. He's going to do the LDBC. He's going to do the H Monies. He's going to do the Southpaws. He's going to do, all of those channels there on top of doing the bigger platforms like the Breakfast Club and Joe Rogan and, Vlad TV. He's going to do that. Devin is only going to do the bigger platforms, what he perceived to have value for the agenda that he's trying to push. And most fighters do that. That's what most fighters do, right? So he's going to do, all of the major white podcasters, the popular, the corporate ones, right? And he's going to do Naji. Naji Naji is popular. Cigar Talk is popular. It's a pretty good brand. The bigger play, he's going to do that. You get what I'm saying? And he's not going to go no lower than that. That's what he's going to do. So I can see maybe he looked at it as an act of betrayal. Devin probably made it seem, Devin probably was like, look here, man, I ain't have to give that interview, but then, I did it anyways, help bring credibility to your platform. And I do like the way what Naji has did with it. He flipped it and then plugged his interview that he's dropping with Ryan Garcia. Tagged it with the back and forth that's going on. Now, the only issue that I might have, if I have an issue, I'm like, well, damn, if Devin had a good relationship with him and the guy, why you ain't just called him? He could have just called him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he could have just called him. Hey man, shout out to that 90s shit. Shout out to that 90s shit. He could have just called him. Cigar Talk. He could have just called the man. He could have been, what I mean? But then once you put it out there in the open public, again, or maybe, I doubt that. Cause I say maybe it could have been a play for him to help promote the interview, but no, I doubt that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Now the only thing, now I will say this here. I will say this, right? These boxers, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel the way I feel about it. I can't speak on neither guy's behalf. Devin or Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Devin, Ryan Garcia, Naji of Cigar Talk. I really can't, speak on their behalf about what type of relationship that they have. But the brother put it out there. Devin Haney is very upset. And then all of the Haney maniacs that's crazy about Devin Haney, pretty much the LDBCs. They on BFTB. I haven't seen any of his content, but the nigga funny as hell. And part of the rest of them dudes, they probably on Naji of Cigar Talk head. They're using all of the race hustle talking points. You ain't on code. The nigga cooning. All the stuff, all the trigger words that's going to get those people who operate on a low frequency that they're going to rally behind. You know what I mean? Yeah, this and that, yada, 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 right? And I'm like, dude, okay, it's two You know, the code is, okay, it's two black dudes. Why didn't you just reach out to them behind the scene and say and talk to them? That's why I say it really ain't nobody on no damn code, to be honest with you. It ain't no damn code. The code is if you do something that I don't like, that puts my fighter in a bad light, you are off code. And even, you know what I mean? That's the code. You know, listen. The code is, especially right now, because black Americans, black people in general, whether you're in the continent of Africa, Africa got what, 54 countries? Or whether you're over here in America. What I know about black people is this. We are very, very tribal. Always been tribal. Yeah, that's how we got over here. Tribalism. Selling each other and shit, right? Motherfuckers over there, right? So boxing is even more tribal than that. You have guys that say they own code with a black fighter versus any other fighter outside of the black fighter. But then at the same time, they'll circumvent the code and choose one black fighter over another black fighter. And they would treat the other black fighter that they don't like with so much hatred and vitriol in the name of the code while loving on the other black fighter that they're crazy about. True, true, true. So it's a code within a code within a code. If that makes sense. If you're confused, you should be. It's a code within a code within a code, and it's subjective to how that individual or group of people feel at that time. That's pretty much what it is. And then with the fighters, it's the same thing. All fighters don't get along, right? And certain fighters, you know, they don't want you doing no interviews with other fighters, other guys who they don't like. You get what I'm saying? Now, it's just certain motherfuckers I'm just not going to interview anyways. Because if I come out here and openly talk shit about you, I'm not going to interview you. I give a fuck about your interview. What is it, boxing dad or a fighter? That's me. I'm not the nigga who gonna be, you know, like fuck Mama Holyfield. He's a bitch, and Mama Holyfield, she is a bitch. You know, I don't got nothing against her son. I like her son. You know what I mean? But it's a package deal. He down with his mama. I ain't got no problem with that. It's a package deal. Fuck both of y'all, but I ain't got nothing against him. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the nigga who gonna be like, yeah, man, look, hey, mama, look, man, is there any way we can do an interview so we can get some clicks and views? Nah, I'm like, nah, fuck that nigga. True. I wouldn't give a fuck if that nigga got hit by a car and 10 more cars ran over him. I'm dead ass serious about that. I wouldn't give a fuck. Step right over. Wouldn't even call the ambulance. I'm cold-hearted like that. When I want to be, you know, but anyways, so apparently, as I said before, Naji is off code. He's off code. Now, you guys know how I feel about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a flaming bigot and racist. But the Haneys were cool with Ryan being that way. Yeah, I said it. These are millionaire problems. And I doubt that Devin or Ryan Garcia need broke boxing fans speaking on their behalf. Because Ryan is living in his mansion, Devin is living in his mansion, and when they see each other, it's gonna be cordial. They might be a little bickering back and forth, but it ain't gonna be nothing. And Ryan and Devin gonna come together and get money together. That's what they gonna do. So, you know, so this is fake outrage at its best. Chance you get to get money with Ryan, the chance you get to get money with Ryan Garcia, that's what you're going to do. See, when you on code, the money don't even matter. It's about principle when you on code, right? When I say code, I'm talking about nearly fuller code. I'm talking about that, nearly fuller. All this other shit these niggas talking about, you know, they got different variations of the code. I really don't, you know what I mean? I really don't know. I told you, it's a code within a code within a code. To the point to where don't nobody even know what the fuck the code is. And in boxing, it ain't no code in boxing. The boxing is, I'm riding my fighter dick. And if you say something about my fighter, there's a problem. You know, for the life of me, I never understood why a YouTube channel, content creator, And sometimes the lines get blurred. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Sometimes you can have a boxing YouTube channel. They get real close to the fighter's camp. And then that closeness doesn't allow them to have an objective thought or an opinion when it comes to certain situations. It's like, I love this dude so much, it's going to mask everything else. You know, they can't differentiate. The lines get blurred. And it happens like that when you get too close, or sometimes if you're trying to appease them, like Ellie suck a nigga nutsack, the lines are really, really blurred. And like, he got cataracts and glaucoma in both his eyes. You know, when it comes to Tank, I love Tank. You know, Tank, whenever you decide to zip that zipper down, please let me know. I'm gonna be there. You know, I love Wilder. I love Errol. I love, like, he ain't got no shame. You know, my hands are duct taped to my ankles, and you know, I have some vice grips that have, you know, the back door spread wide open from left to right, and I'm reporting. You get what I'm saying? Like him, he don't give a damn. No shame. Somebody like that, you can't even embarrass. You know, how can you embarrass somebody who don't have any shame? He ain't got no shame. So, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all some real shit. Y'all see I ain't laughing. I'm telling y'all some real shit. Y'all think I be laughing at y'all. Oh man, Coach be tripping. No, dog, I'm telling y'all don't know. True. Y'all don't know, bro. Y'all have no idea. I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, as I said before, I seriously doubt Devin Haney, or any of these black bosses care anything about the code. When I say the code, I'm talking about that Nearly Fuller Jr. coined for black Americans to live by in order to counter racism, white supremacy. Devin is not of that. And neither is Naji. Neither one of them. The only thing that black athletes care about is the bag, making money. Most black athletes only talk about race issues when it's beneficial to their bottom line. And those are the facts. True. Only time these niggas talk about race issues or whatever, when it's dealing with their bottom line. R.I.P. to Nearly Fuller. That's it. I can tell you that for a fact. Literally. Don't confuse Devin Haney with Muhammad Ali, Bill Russell, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilma Rudolph, Tommy Smith, and John Carlos. Y'all remember Tommy Smith and John Carlos? Y'all remember them in the Olympics? Them were the two brothers that stuck the black fists up in the Olympics in the 60s. Y'all remember that? Stuck the black fist up at the Olympics. I think one was a gold medalist and one was a bronze medalist or something like that. They don't even know who they are. Tommy Smith and John Carlos. Don't confuse these black athletes with that. These are the athletes who broke down the barriers for the sake of their people. The modern day Negro ain't that. They didn't talk about getting the bag back then. Black celebrities like Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier, Richard Pryor, Harry Belafonte, and James Earl Jones were beacons of light for black folks in America because they stood for something greater than themselves. They made the bag, but while at the same time standing for something greater than themselves. The black celebrities of today are the total opposite of those mentioned above. And these are the facts. True. Don't be surprised if Devin Haney and Naji become friends again. They might be friends right now. Naji probably call him laughing. Yeah, man, Dev, man, what's wrong, man? Man, what did I do? Why you mad and stuff like that, champ? And this and that, because he probably got a call and shuck and jive with him. Because sometimes when you gotta call some of them fighters, you got to do that. You know, if you're trying to get in with them or get back in their good graces or whatever. Me, I'm not the shucking and jiving nigga. If you say fuck me, nigga, it's fuck you too.
True.
Nigga, you ain't sitting there slick to a can of oil. There's 9 billion people on the planet. As I said before, the black celebrities of today are the polar opposites of those that I mentioned above. And these are the facts. Don't be surprised if Devin Haney and Naji of Cigar Talk become friends again. I ain't getting involved in it because them niggas gonna be friends anyways. More than likely. They may be talking on the phone right now, squashing their beef. Which, that'd be good. It is what it is. As for me, as I said before, y'all know my motto, I can give 2 fucks. I promise we'll see an interview more than likely with Devin Haney back on Cigar Talk soon. In other news, Keith Thurman and Sebastian, and guess what? When that interview happened, y'all gonna come right back here and say, you know what, Coach, everything you said was right. You said it, Coach. They back doing the interview again. And you know what? It makes sense for them to do an interview. Makes sense. Y'all go do an interview. You know, it'll do good numbers. And Naji is about the numbers. So it'll do good numbers. That interview will do good numbers. In other news, Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fendor are set to do battle on October the 25th in Las Vegas. O'Shaquie Foster and Stephen Fulton will be the co-main event on this undercard. This is a good matchup. I like this fight. I really do. I think the PBC did good with this matchup. There's only one problem, though. There's only one problem. Do you guys know what that problem is? And I think O'Shaquie Foster, I think he's with Top Rank now, right? I think he's a Top Rank fighter, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I think he's with Top Rank now because he left the zone. He left Eddie Hearn. And of course, Cool Boy is a PBC fighter. So that's Top Rank and PBC coming together in order to do a joint fight. You get what I'm saying? The only problem is this. The fight is on pay-per-view. You can't make this shit up. And I guess we got to thank Al Heyman for that.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Yeah. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? That's the only problem. It's on pay-per-view. No one, and I mean no one, will be buying this fight. You know, the pro PBC guy, they talk a lot of shit online. It ain't but a handful of them. They talk a lot of shit online, but guess what? They niggas, they ain't got no dough.
True.
No dough.
True.
No dough. The bitch gets no dough. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. No dough. They listen. But they gonna be yelling and screaming goddamn it, like they spending big money. They dropping big bags. But no dough. Nigga, you got 2 figures. The only thing you gonna do is say you got 2 figures of gun emojis and a demon face emoji. That's about all you got. You got some Reggie. You got some Reggie. You eating up all the children's cereal, drinking up all the children's milk, eating up all the sugar, eating up all the doggone variety pack potato chips. You got 3, 4, 5 homeboys sitting around in your baby mama's Section 8 apartment right now, sitting on that rental center furniture. That's all you got, fam.
To this day.
That's all you got. But I will say this. The reason why I say no one's going to buy this in this market is because, especially now that Turk Al-Sheikh has declared there will be no more pay-per-views for the Riyadh season fights. We are literally getting Canelo and Crawford with a subscription of Netflix. You get what I'm saying? And Keith Thurman think it's still one time. He think this 2015 and 16 and 17. One time. So I want big money, boy. I want big money. Sebastian Fendor, he got a belt, but Keith Thurman probably think he the A side in that. So be it. He gonna want a little bread, and then it's the Cool Boy Stealth made all that money fighting the New Way the Monster in Japan. So he gonna want a little something. Him and Osaki. Well, Bob Arum gonna take care of that. So I guess on Osaki end. So, but you get what I'm saying though. They putting this fight on pay-per-view, and the reason why they putting on pay-per-view, I'm gonna tell you why. They putting on pay-per-view. They put it on pay-per-view, like, cause you got Turk Al-Sheikh declaring no more pay-per-views for Riyadh season fights, and then you got platforms like ProBox, which ProBox give us some great fights. ProBox give great fights for free. Really, to be honest with you, this fight is a ProBox fight. I'm just saying to me, Pro Box is that good. I think Pro Box don't came up a lot. I like Pro Box, bro. I like what Pro Box is doing. Now the PBC have no choice but to make this a pay-per-view fight. Why? Because they don't have the budget from Amazon. And Keith Thurman, Fendor, Stephen Fulton, they want big money. But the PBC doesn't have it. So what you got to do? They have to put the fight on pay-per-view. The reason why they put the fight on pay-per-view is because, okay, I tell you what, baby boy, how much you want? Well, I'm keep one-time Thurman, baby. I'm keep one-time Thurman. You know what I mean? I need at least $8 million for this. Okay, no problem. You want $8 million? I got you, baby boy. How much you want, Fendor? Well, I'm the champ. If he want $8 million, I at least want, I don't want much, probably about $3 million. Can I get that? You ain't no draw like that. Okay, but don't worry about it, baby boy. Cool boy Stell. Now I know you probably want some of that same money that you got when you fought a New Way the Monster. Yeah, you ain't gonna get that. But don't worry about how much you want. Shit, man, I'm a multi-division world champion, man. I need at least 2.5, 3 million. Okay, baby boy, I got you. I tell you what. Now, Oshaka, you over there with Barbarian, so I ain't worried about you. But my 3 PBC guys, y'all already know what it is. Now, baby boy, this we're gonna do, baby boy. You want 8, you want 5, and you want 3. Yeah, don't even worry about it, baby boy. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a whole kid. You're gonna get a guarantee of a whole kid cheese sandwich, Fendor. Keith Thurman, you're gonna get a guarantee of some Rogaine to help grow your hair back, because your edge leaning back like goddamn it, the Terror Squad. True. And Cool Boy Stell, you from Philly, you Philly niggas, you don't need too much money. I want you to get too much money, so don't worry about that. You from Philly, don't worry about that. So this is what we gonna do, baby boy. I'm gonna pay you $8 million. I'm gonna pay you $5 million. I'm gonna pay you $3 million. But 98.2% of your contract is gonna be on the back end. I'm gonna give you $1 million guarantee. I'm gonna give you $1 million guarantee. I'm gonna give you $1 million guarantee. You're gonna get the other $7 million on the back end of the strength of the pay-per-view. You're gonna get the other $4 million on the back end, and you're gonna get your other $2 million on the back end. That's how that's gonna be. True. Only problem is you gotta sell so many pay-per-views in order for them to be a back end. If you don't meet that quota in order for you to get back in, guess what? All you getting is that goddamn guarantee. That's it. Because when you go back to Al, hey, Lord have baby boy. Hey, look here. Hey, Al, what's up, man? What's up, 7 million? Hey, look here, baby boy. We still tabulating the numbers from the pay-per-view. Ain't looking too good right now. Man, this shit, but they saying y'all only did. They saying y'all only did like 35,000. Now we do the math. Keith. Now we do the math. Y'all ain't do but 35,000 pay-per-view by. God damn. Now listen. Now we do the math. Let's see. Now we charging $90 for the pay-per-view. So 35,000 times $90 equals, man, that ain't but $3.1 million. How much you say I owe you? You owe me 7. How much you say I owe you? You owe me 4. How much you say I owe you? You owe me 2. Let's see. Okay, 7, 4, that's 11. 2, that's 13. Ooh, that's $13 million. Man, y'all shit, the pay-per-view ain't due but 3.1. And the live gate, y'all ain't clear $1 million on the live gate. God damn, we fought at that Piggly Wiggly parking lot. Shit, hey, Sam Watson. Yeah, what's up, Al? How many tickets we sold? God damn, we ain't shit. The venue held 12,000. Oh, yeah, 12,000. How many we sold? We ain't sold with 1,500. We had to give away the other 10,500. True. It's called comps. We had to comp the place out. That's the only problem. And as Two-Tone the Superstar would say, the fire stick boys are back outside. What do you guys think about this situation of Devin Haney and Naji of Cigar Talk? Do you guys feel that Devin is correct by calling Naji a sellout? Do you feel that Devin Haney should have just called the man and spoke to him behind the scenes instead of putting their business out there in the public? Or do you believe that Devin Haney is overreacting? Let's look at the comment section and see what the people have to say, because we do it for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. True, true, true. Shout out to Don King. You get what I'm saying? Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, please download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Download the app Booksy and type in, look up Foster's Barbershop, and let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Foster. Yeah, man. Man, let me tell you something, man. It is what it is. You know, I was at the gym today listening to that Kodak Black. I was listening to Kodak Black, and I was listening to Travis Scott. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You know, I had to add that to my collection along with my main man, Young Dolph. I'm still bumping Dolph right now. I was in the gym today, getting my swole on, doing my cardio and stuff too. I'm doing legs tomorrow. Love legs, favorite exercise. Love legs. You know what I mean? You know, love doing squats, leg lunges, duck walks. Duck walks. We do duck walks. I got the duck walk game from Mike Tyson. Y'all look at some old training videos of Mike Tyson when he was young. He had a vicious workout. He had a vicious leg workout. Bro, I ain't seen nobody. Mike Tyson, he used to do it with the checkers. He used to do squat, talking about the body squats with the checkers. I never really saw him do weights, but just the body squat with the checkers. I just see him do the leg lunges and the duck walks. I got that from Mike. True. Yeah, facts. I got that from Mike. It is what it is, man. But, before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Haney.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, you got some strong legs, boy. The key to getting stronger up top is to get stronger from the waist below. The legs. That's the key. If you want to get stronger up here, you got to get stronger down here. The legs. You know what I mean? So for real though, like you gotta work them. You really gotta work them. So that's where all your power gonna come from. Anyways, man, today is Tender Running Friday. Since today is Tender Running Fridays, let's give a special shout out to Dr. Umar. I heard that he's able to he paid some of the bills on the school. So that worked out. He paid some of the bills on the school. It is what it is. And shout out to our sponsor, Foster's Barbershop. As you can see, we right here at the world famous on Foster's Barbershop, 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Download the app Booksy, as I said before. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy so you can book an appointment to get a haircut. You ain't got to worry about being in a long line. It's not going to be 20 people here. You're not going to have to worry about a whole bunch of kids running around. It's going to be you and the barber. And we do serve drinks here. So let everybody know what time it is. We catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to round one. Round one, what you say? He say Boots to sell out. Now Naji just sell out. Who's next? Who's next to sell out? Yeah, these dudes, I really don't know. Shout out to Boots Gas, fam. Shout out to Boots Gas. Shout out to your boy Mambo. Your boy Mambo, what's going on? Hey, what you say, Mika? Mika say they all so fake, all of them. Yeah. Again, like as I said before, these guys are not the modern day athlete. I don't listen to none of these dudes talking about no code. These guys are not cut from the cloth of Muhammad Ali, Bill Russell, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These are just some of the names. Wilma Rudolph, Tommy Smith. You know what I mean? John Carlos. They're not cut from that cloth. They're not cut from the Bill Cosby or the Sidney Poitier cloth, or the Richard Pryor or the Harry Belafonte cloth. They're not cut from that cloth, or the James Earl Jones. So I don't hold these black celebrities in the same light as those guys. This is a different time and a different era. These dudes don't care now about nothing but the bag. It is what it is. They shea butter. I mean, they shea butter with their revolutionary stuff. and they mix it with some woke stuff, but that's about it. They only talk about race or stuff like that when it's something that's beneficial to them from a financial standpoint, or sell out and this and that. Like shit, this is the crazy part about it. Some of these same dudes that will call another black man a sellout don't have a black woman. True, true, true. I'm just being honest. If you, from the old school, came up how I came up, you understand what I'm talking about. You new booties, though, I don't expect y'all to understand that. I don't expect y'all to understand that. But I'm just saying, like these guys ain't no code. Their code is, I'm finna go to the Gucci store. I'm finna go buy me some more jewelry. You know, you can't get mad at, you know, people can feel the way they want to feel about Naji. You know, I don't know the dude. I'm not here to try to defend him or tear down Devin Haney. I don't have a relationship with neither one of these guys. Did you get what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. However, you know, that's what the man does for a living. He do interviews. And he's probably, you know, again, you know, the man do interviews, man. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, as I said before, unless him and Dev had something going on in the background that I don't know nothing about, and nor do I care to know anything about it. You get what I'm saying? So, as I said before, these niggas, they'll be friends with you today and be dissing you tomorrow. You know, they were just friends yesterday, to my understanding. Not, you know, they were just friends yesterday, not Devin dissing them today. That's how it works. And then guess what? Tomorrow they might be back in love again. Tell me, listen, if I'm a betting man, you will see Devin back on that platform doing the interview. I can damn near promise you that. So, you know, it's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger. You get what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there. It is what it is. How many likes we got? We got the likes? Do we have enough likes? Oh, wait a minute. Damn, we got super chats. Let me get to the super chats. My bad. Sorry about that super chat. I'm so busy talking. Shout out to OBW Stretch. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He say, wait, hold on. He say, hold on, cooking now. I got a black woman though. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not tripping. You can love and be who you want to be with. I'm not tripping. Hey, what you say? Shout out to OBW Stretch. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He say, so I've been deceived by my own heroes in the PBC. What do you mean? Who deceived you? Who deceived you? What you say? Hey, shout out to OBW Stretch. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He say, this can't be. They betrayed us, not the code. He said they betrayed us, not the code. Oh, I mean, you know, as I said before, man, everybody have their own interpretation of what the code is, bro. I know the code. I told y'all, I read it to you. I got the books. I studied it fully. I know it's worked very well. You know, so if you've been watching my show for a while, I've been saying from the beginning, like these niggas ain't no goddamn code. I called all of them out, all these dudes out. Niggas ain't no damn code. Like, you know, I mean, it's all for a show. It's all for, you know, attention. It's all for, you know, nigga, I'm finna go get my Bentley, drive my car, get my exotic woman, and we finna go around the world, and then I'm gonna talk about, you know, you know what I mean? Listen, you motherfuckers talk about the code. They don't spend no money with no black businesses. Like, I can go in on the code. How you talking about the code, nigga? Do you spend money with black businesses? I do every weekend myself, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like, do you like this? What you do, right? I'm gonna tell you, like, this what Mr. Foster said. R.I.P. to Mr. Foster. He say, Mr. Foster, old school brother. He was born in the 40s. He said, I want you to take a piece of paper now. I want you to draw a line on this piece of paper. And I want you to put white businesses. No, you ain't got to put white businesses. Just put other businesses on the left, and then put black businesses on the right, and then write down how much money or how many businesses you spend money with on the left versus how many businesses you spend money with on the right. Mr. Foster. I was like, damn, the left was real heavy. The left was real, like, God damn. You know, but I said, hold on, Foster, hold on now. Wait a minute now. Now, man ain't, not man, but, yeah, I don't know no black, this and that. He said, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, young blood. That's what I'm talking about. This is how Mr. Foster talk. That's what I'm talking about, young blood. So, you know, and then your black celebrity, okay, the Gucci store, we going to the exotic car lot. We finna go spend money with the Jewish guy who make all the jewelry. We finna go do this. And you get what I'm saying? So it's all for show. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Just like it ain't no different from Dr. Umar. Well, I ain't gonna say it is different from that, but it's all show. Like this stuff is a hustle, and the modern day black celebrity only talk about sellouts and this and that when it's convenient to their bottom line or their brand. They're not that. They're not that, guys. And that's just being honest. They're not that. Shout out to Candy Slim. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, so coach, are you saying that wearing a fried chicken, watermelon, or taco hat is off limits for you? He say, salute for staying true to your principles. Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. I mean, you know, to each his own. To each his own. You know what I mean? You know, if a nigga want a coon, if he want a coon in buck dance, let him coon in buck dance.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, you'll never see me doing this for money.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with Master. I dance with Master. I dance with Master. I dance with Master.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? You know. Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, them butter biscuits looking good, Miss Hillary. Oh, I'm scratching why I don't itch right now, Miss Hillary. Oh, I'm buck dancing. Oh, Miss Hillary, please, well, watch me, Miss Hillary, watch me. Them butter biscuits looking good, Miss Hillary. True. Yeah, no, that ain't me, fam. That ain't me, boy. That ain't me, boy. My mama be turning over. Shit, Betty Jean would be turning over in her grave right now. Betty Jean, my mama will come back from the dead, goddamn it, son, and slap the shit out of me. Nigga, what, son? What's wrong with you? Boy, I raised you better than that. Bap! All right, mama, God, you know, all right, yes, ma'am, mama, I'm sorry. Yeah, get that butter biscuit out your hand and take them soft coon shoes off and again. No, man, that shit ain't. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm talking about? No, sir. No. Again, but to each his own. You know what I mean? Nigga wanna buck dance. I go ahead and buck dance, fam. I ain't tripping. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You get what I'm saying? So you know, I ain't got nothing to do with me. But a lot of times, I will say, now this is another thing. I want to show y'all this shit here. This old bigot right here, boy. This a hell of a bigot right here. This Teofimo Lopez, right? Straight hoe, right? Good boxer, but straight hoe. He talk all this shit about, you know, calling black people monkeys and eating bananas and all that stuff there. And he's from Honduras, right? He ain't got no Honduran fighters up here, no Hispanic fighters up here. He got Muhammad Ali's idol, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Joe Louis on his picture. You can't make this up. Why you ain't got a picture of are there any Honduran fighter? Okay, he ain't got a Honduran fighter. Okay, well he could have put Canelo right there. Is there any fighters from Honduras? I don't know any fighters from Honduras. I just thought about that. Ain't this some shit? This tell me one thing. Oh, he mad because he want to be us. See, he want to be us, but he can't be us. So he hate that. But yeah, but that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. How you gonna defecate on black people, black boxers, but then have black boxers as your avatar on your backdrop on your part. You can't make this up, bro. Bro, you can't make this up. Anyways, that's another story for another day. And guess what? It's a lot of black fighters love Till. And they love Ryan Garcia. That's why I told y'all. Like, I can't rock with it, dog. This shit fake. You ain't gonna never see me jumping out the window for no black athlete. Because these dudes is like, you gotta analyze these dudes, okay. Because I'm gonna go deep with it. I'm going deep with it. I ain't gotta say no Diddy. We don't say that here in Tampa anyways, but I'm going deep with it, right? Because I'm gonna go back, okay, this nigga ain't Jim Brown, Harry Belafonte, Dick Gregory. Nah, these niggas ain't that. So, cause that's who I'm judging you. I'm holding you up in that light. And once I hold you up in that light, Floyd Mayweather failed that test. Once I hold you up in that light, and I see, well, nah, he ain't cut from neither one of those cloths. So I can't take you serious as relate to that. I like you for what I like you for, being an athlete. I don't put no pressure on no black athlete or celebrity because all these niggas have sold out to a degree. Every last one of them, to a degree. You get what I'm saying? So, and ain't none of these niggas really on no code. So I don't hold them to that. They're not from that background. They're not cut from that cloth. Yeah, I just like you for dribbling, catching, boxing, whatever. And I keep it in that box. I don't need nobody leading me against racism, white supremacy. I don't need no leaders. I'm good. I don't need none of that. I don't need no leaders, lead me to the promised land. I'm fine. I'm my own leader. I can lead myself. I'm smart enough and intelligent enough to lead myself. I'm not falling for no more good talking ass niggas. I done been through that growing up. Good talking. Once I see you a good talking ass nigga, I go to raising my eyebrow. All right, it's one of these good talking ass niggas. Then when you go to talking about what we got to do as a people, and we got to come together and galvanize and do this, as soon as you start using those, so those are trigger words for me. I said, oh goddamn, this another one. Oh, this another one. When you come in the name of hotel. When you come in the name, I'm like, oh, this another one. True. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, dog, I'm good, fam. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. No. You're not going to be able to run that reverse psychology on me. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, sir. I can promise you that. You're not going to be able to guilt trip me on anything. No, I'm good with that. Because you dudes, you hustling. I get it. You trying to get your paper. You just ain't going to get it from me. True. You know what I mean? Shout out to King Kong. Shout out to King Kong Consciousness. Philadelphia's very own. You dig?
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King, Ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong. Stop playing. Yo, shout for season, man. Shout for season, man.
Hey man, I'm just saying, you got to beat on, you got to beat on your chest now. King Kong, King Kong consciousness, Pan-African #1. I'm like, oh, I got to hear this shit again, dog. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, listen, anytime I hear any of that, I'm walking out the door. Cause I did it for 25 years, fam. I did it for half of my life. I'm good, dog. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, dog. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I wish you luck, brother. I hope everything work out, man. Peace, power to Zamunda. I hope everything work out, brother. Yeah, man, I'm finna go on over here. Yeah, don't try to guilt trip me. And then if you get mad at me because I don't want to support your cause, that lets me know even more you a scammer.
To this day.
Soon as they get mad, when they get mad that you don't want to be a part of their bullshit, oh yeah, that's when you know they're a scammer. Listen, I had a nigga reach out to me, true story. I ain't gonna put the brother on blast. This is recently. This is like within the past month. Had a brother reach out to me, and I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. But I had a brother reach out to me, and he was trying to get me to send him some money. True story. I don't know what the brother looked like. Never seen him before. The brother came over here on the show in the chat. Shout out to Tila. Miss Green Eyes P. What's going on? Shout out to Miss Connie. The brother came over here in the chat and he said something about gambling. Like, brother hit me up quite a few times. All right, man. So he sent me an email. Yeah, I answer all emails. So brother sent me an email telling me about gambling and this and that, and yada yada yada. And off the bat, the brother was like, yeah, man, he was trying to get me to get the subscribers, you guys, our team, the True Media family, he wanted me to allow him to promote, I guess, his business, so to speak, gambling business. And so I can use my influence to convince you guys to, trust him, because he would tell you what bets, how much money to put down on certain bets, and then you'll make a certain amount. Then, if you win the bet, you got to give him a certain amount of money, all because you won the bet based on the information that he gave you, right? So I'm like, okay, automatically that was a red flag. That was red flag #1. So you want me to use my influence to convince my audience to place bets based on, he's a bookie, based on your information so that you can get a cut every month. I said, I'm not going to do that. That was red flag #1. So the brother kept hitting me up. He probably listening to the show right now. He kept hitting me up. I wouldn't reply back. Then so I gave the brother my phone number. I said, okay, just hit me up. I gave the brother my phone number, right? Because he was persistent. And he was telling me, yeah, man, I got this, I got that. I'm telling you, man, coach, man, you're going to make all this money, man. And, you're going to make so many thousands of dollars within a month and all that stuff. Then I got this system. And he was telling me about this system. This is a true story. This has happened recently. I ain't even told y'all about this. So I'm listening. So the brother was like, okay. I was like, all right, yeah, whatever. Then he hit me up. Coach, it's an emergency. He called me back ASAP. Again, I don't know this nigga. Never seen this man before in my life. He was in the chat. Called, hey man, he said something about, yeah man, I'm finna get evicted out of my apartment or something. Can you send me $2,000 and I'll send it right back to you. You know what I mean? Just after, next week or something like that. Bro, this is an honest to God truth, bro. Matter of fact, I got the text messages right here. I ended up blocking them. Yeah, I got the text message. I got to find it, but I got the text message right there. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't doing that. Red flag number 2. Red flag number 2. Some time went by, probably about a couple of days went by, hit me back, and he kept sending me bets to put money on bets. I didn't play none of them because I'm not a gambler. So he sent me a baseball pick, and he want me to bet $1,000 on it. I'm like, hey, I said, you know what? Fuck it. I said I do this pick. So he wanted me to put $1,000 on it. I didn't put 1,000 on it. I put 100 on it. I said I put 100 on it. The shit came through. I ain't gonna lie, it came bam through. It was like the team won by like 6-7 runs. It came through. So I put 100 on it. I made like $160 on it or something like that. No, I made like 160 something or 150 something. Something like that. Right? Man, the nigga told me, yeah, man, so I tested him. I was just testing him, right? See what he say. I said, how much I owe you? He said, man, just send me 150. Red flag number 3. I said, 150? He said, yeah. So common sense, I'm like, bro, I put 100 on this. I ain't make but a $60 profit. You want me to send you $150? So I'm losing. I'm losing my 100 plus another $50 from my winnings. Don't worry about it, coach. We gonna make it back up on the next one. True. Yeah, man, we gonna make it back up on the. I'm telling you, man, just send me 150. I said, okay, cool. Red flag number 3. Oh, no, it gets better. The story gets better. Then I said, okay, how do you want me to send you the money? Someone told me, let's just see how far this shit go. He said, man, send it to me Cash App. Cash App. Yeah. I said, all right, cool. So I made an attempt to send the brother some money Cash App. Cash App said, this account is known, like if it's a fraud account. If you send the money to a fraud account, Cash App will give you an alert. Say, look, man, this profile is either, it says something about it's known for fraud. Then what did it say? It says something about it's known for fraud or it's a high risk of being a fraud or something. It says something of that sort, right? So I hit the brother back. Text him. I said, yeah, bro, Cash App telling me, man, that this is a fraud account. No, man, that's my niece. That's my niece, coach. I don't know what's going on. It's red flag number 4. I don't know what's going on, man. Man, just send it anyways. I said, bro, didn't you hear what I just said? Why would I mess up my account with Cash App to send you some money when Cash App is telling me this is a fraud account? Let me get in contact with my niece. I see this. I ain't had nothing better to do. So nigga hit me back. Yeah, coach, man, I don't know what's going on, man. Don't worry about it. Try this Cash App right here. This is my sister Cash App. So I said, wait. You want me to go? Okay, well, all right. Let me just try. So I tried the sister Cash App. Same thing happened. Cash App hit me up. Look, man, this account is a high risk for fraud. Are you sure you want to send this money? So I screenshot and sent it to him again. I said, bro, your sister account saying the same thing, fam. Red flag number 5. Man, I don't know what's going on. Just send it anyway, coach. I swear to God, I promise you ain't nothing gonna happen. I receive money like this all the time. Red flag number 6. I'm hearing desperation in his voice. Ain't nothing sadder than a broke nigga that's desperate for money. It's a sense of urgency to him, but it's not a sense of urgency to me. I said, okay, cool. I tell you what your Zelle is. I'll send you the money Zelle. Knowing, I'm entertaining this shit now. The nigga don't know. I ain't sending them nothing. I'm just entertaining them. Yeah, because I ain't got nothing else better to do, right? All right, man. I said, do you have a Zelle account? No, I ain't got no Zelle account, man. But trust me, man, I've got a whole lot of money, man. It's just the gambling people. He said he made a lot of money, but the gambling people kept all his money because he was winning too much money or something like that. They kept all his money. Yeah, man, I ain't got no Zelle. Red flag number 6. You ain't got no Zelle? He ain't got no Zelle. I'll give you my sister's Zelle. But this guy wanted me to convince you guys. He wanted me to co-sign him so that I can convince you guys in the chat to spend money with him for gambling tips, for placing bets, for baseball, football season, and all that stuff. True. This the kind of shit I be going through. Hey, Clint, like for real though. I know y'all be hearing these stories, bro, and it's like the strangest shit happened to me. I can tell y'all a story about an old lady I met at the store that I ended up taking home. I can tell y'all about that story too. An old lady that I met at the store, old black lady. She was from the islands. I forgot what she told me she's from. I think she said she from the islands. Dark skinned sister, right? She look like she in her 70s. She like she in her 70s. I always see this lady when I'm leaving the grocery store. She's always at the exit way going towards the main street. And so I'm feeling sorry for, oh man, this old lady right here, man. This old lady, man, this old lady right here, man. God damn, man. Old lady right here, man, sitting out here outside. Damn, man, I felt sorry for her. I always see her outside, right? I stopped, asked her, did she need a ride home? I did the good deed, right? She got in the car, said, yeah, she had some bags with her or something like that. She got in the car. Driving her home. She right down the street. She say, I asked her what's her name. She told my name. She said, we had some small talk. Then she said, you got any money? She asked me for $50, right? It just so happened I don't keep no money in my wallet, but just so happened I had $50. She asked me for $50, right? I said, God damn, Mom, you just bet me. That be for money already? But I felt sorry for her. I said, all right. I said, well, I ain't got 50. I said, I can give you 40. I said, I'm going to keep 10. She said, okay. So I gave her 40, pulled up at her house, right? She got out. Man, I seen this lady the next day doing the same thing. And then I was talking to one of my neighbors over here in my house because he did it. He said he picked her up and she hit him up for some money. And then I started seeing her all the time and I realized, oh, this her hustle. True. This her hustle. This how she hustle. This her hustle. She do the same thing, bro. I saw her, bro, because how I know it's her hustle, because when I was talking to my neighbor, he picked this lady up and she asked him for some money the same day that I did. The same day. I left the gym about 11 o'clock that morning. He came back. When I was talking to him, it was in the evening time, about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening time. And he was telling me, yeah, man, I picked this old lady up, man. And I said, what she look like? She short, dark skin, she had a cane. Yeah, man, yeah. She had some bags in her hand, man, coming back from the store. And she lived a good little ways from the store. And I asked her, I said, how you got up here? I'm trying to figure out how she keep getting up there. I know she ain't walking up there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we were talking about that. True. And that's what she do. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna drop the phone. Drop the phone. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yeah, man.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. I be feeling sorry. I be feeling sorry for people. I be feeling sorry for people like, damn, dog. Like, man, all right, man. I be feeling sorry for people now. Now they're like, man, motherfucker be at the corner, put that sad look on their face. Bro, I was at Dunkin' Donuts, bro. This is a true story. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts 2 days ago. I went to West Tampa, right? Went to West Tampa. I was at Foster's Barbershop. I got lined up. Carla, hold on. I got lined up. And I went inside Dunkin' Donuts. It's a dude, he had to be like in his 30s. Younger than me. But he looked raggedy. Nigga look like a bum. He's sitting there drinking a soda, eating a sandwich, just sitting outside of Dunkin' Donuts. Able-bodied human being. I'm walking in there. He gave me a compliment. Yeah, what's up, bro, man? There's some nice shoes, man. I like them shoes, man. You looking real good, brother. He said, brother. Soon as he said that, I knew what time it was. True. Oh, he trying to get me with the brother. He trying to get me with the brother game. All right, cool. I know. I said, as soon as I walk out, he clocking everybody walking out the Dunkin' Donuts. Anybody walk out, that nigga finna ask for some money. Lo and behold, I walk out the door. Hey, bro. Hey, man. You got about $5, man. You can spare. I said, nah, bro. I ain't got no money on me. I ain't got but a debit card. He said, let me hold the debit card till next week. True. I'm dead ass serious. Hey, what it say? Unless he said the Dunkin' Donuts on Kennedy and Rome. Yeah, the Dunkin' Donuts right off of Kennedy and Rome. Hey, unlace. Where you at? Yeah, that's where I was at. Yeah, I was at the Dunkin' Donuts off of Kennedy and Rome. Facts.
To this day.
That's where I was at. This nigga was in his 30s, dog. So I say, bro, hey, you know what? Yeah, bro. But boy, I'm trying to tell you, Poem. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin, talk to me.
Coach, as a lifelong Dodger fan, I got to name drop Jackie Robinson. Only athlete to have his number retired across an entire sport. That man don't get his dues, Coach.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah, but Dev needs to stay away from he needs to stay away from hoes, and he needs to stay away from the internet, social media, because it ain't made for him. He just too sensitive. Coach, he's the definition of, forgive my ignorance, but light-skinned brothers being too sensitive. Because everything rubs this man the wrong motherfucking way. It's like, man, this man out there trying to earn a goddamn living, Now, I get it. If him and Cigar Talk got some type of understanding, hey, this is the cats I don't fuck with. You fuck with them, I'm not fucking with you. But that don't exist when it comes to quote-unquote journalism, because these cats is trying to eat, and they can't eat waiting for you to have your next fight 1 year later. They got to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
For all you know, Ryan Garcia interview does better numbers than Devin Haney.
Yeah.
If anything, I would be like this. If you interview fighter X, Y, Z, I want to come on next because I want to give my opinion to whatever points they made that involve me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as this whole, you ain't on code and you over here, you a seller. Come on, man, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Because, shit, ain't no loyalty in this game. Ain't no loyalty in these motherfucking streets. It's a cutthroat world. This man got to do what he got to do.
Yeah.
And the fact that he acknowledges that it bothers him makes him look even worse because motherfuckers is just looking at a reason to clown Devin. I'm going to be honest with you, Coach.
Yeah.
I love the heart that Devin Haney has showed because he ain't ducked nobody. I was shocked when he made the Brian Norman fight.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you like this.
He didn't make that fight. Took out a sheet, made that fight.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you like this. This how fucked up I am, and coach. It made me like Brian Norman more. Instead of having the opposite effect, it made me like Brian Norman more. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to see this man whoop Devin Haney ass. and nothing against Devin, but it's just something about the dude. It's just something about the whining and moaning. We all grew up around little motherfuckers like that. That you always wanted to see them get their ass kicked.
Debo Dev, you gotta understand, man. Debo Dev, man, is you know what I mean. The man, when you're a world class athlete like that, you get what I'm saying. Is certain things rub him the wrong way, and that's all. The man going through a lot. He's suing his baby mama. His baby mama trying to keep him. She trying to milk him for everything. He's suing his baby mama, so he going through a lot. That's all.
You gotta have some sympathy, coach.
Hey, come on, man. You gotta have. Come on, Martin. The man got whole problems. He got whole problems.
Yeah.
He going his baby mama. His baby mama. He's suing her. You know what I'm saying? And she trying to. You know what I mean? She trying to milk him for all his money. So he's stressed out right now. We gotta stall him out.
For sure, coach.
All right, shout out to Martin, man. Yeah, man. Y'all ain't know that, huh? Oh, let me pull that up. Cause I don't want nobody thinking I'm making this up. I got all kind of niggas trying to scam me. They trying to get me to scam y'all. I'm like, man, shit. Let me see. Let's see. Devin Haney sues baby mama. Shit. Hey, hold on. What? Oh, okay. God damn, that's for real, huh? All right, yeah. Let's see. All right, okay. All right. So he's suing his baby mama. All right. Yeah, man. I know some of y'all in the chat. I know some of you brothers in the chat. Carla, hold on. I know some of you brothers in the chat. Wouldn't some of y'all want to sue your baby mama? By a raise of hands, how many brothers in the chat would love to sue their baby mama? By a raise of hands. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, listen, keep it trill now. Keep it trill now. Some of y'all, you get what I'm saying? That's all. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from Freeburg.
Jamie, talk to me.
What's up, Cole? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, brother.
Beautiful. Hey, man, that bookie you were talking about, man, how broke are you? You don't even have a bank account. Feel me?
Hey, man.
Next time he tries that shit again, give him my number. Tell him I'm customer service. I'll tell him to go suck a dick, bro.
Nah.
Man, that's some clown shit, man. Get out of here. For real, man.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I handled it. It's cool.
Good. Yo, Devin Haney, man, my boy. I hear he's in his feelings again.
Yeah.
He's too sensitive, man. What he needs to worry about is Brian Norman Jr., to be honest with you.
He ain't got to worry. He don't have to worry about Brian Norman Jr. Do you want to know why? Because Devin Haney was trained by Mike McCallum. He was trained by Sugar Shane Mosley. He was trained by Yoel Judah. He was trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Jr. Last I checked, 4 of those guys are Hall of Famers. So he has Hall of Fame training on top of the experience, the championship experience that he has. Brian Norman Jr. don't stand a snowball chance in hell. True.
Right. So, all you said is bullshit, bro. Everything I heard you is bullshit, bro. Listen. Yo, his chin is what's going to matter that night, bro. I'm going with him. Again, I keep saying it. I'm going with him because he took the fight, man. I gotta give him my respect. You know what I mean?
Shit, he had no choice but to take the fight. If he wanted that money from Turk Out the Sheet, is that simple?
That's it, bro. He's going for the fame, the money, and the glory. I gotta give him props, bro. He ain't ducking nobody. But I'm again. I just said I'm going with Debo Dev. I know he's got whole problems, but he got, man, stop acting like a girl, bro. It's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? Concentrate on that fight coming up, man. Because this motherfucker right there, that kid, he's not playing. That's all I got, bro.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? See, do you guys remember the parable that I told you about the rocket? when you are a space shuttle and you're being, hold on, matter of fact, let's do this. Story time. It's story time. Hold on. It's story time. Do you guys remember the story that I told you about the rocket and the space shuttle? And when you are in the process of launching off into space, the higher atmosphere, the upper atmosphere of your plateau, you're getting ready to launch off into another era. You're going to go, you know, things are going good for you and you're finna go to another level. Well, you start out at ground level, right? What happens is when you try to launch off into space, go to another level, you got to deal with the gravitational pull of the earth. In this case, the gravitational pull may be people who may mean you no good, people who may be keeping you down. It could be a man that's keeping you down. It could be a woman that's keeping you down. It could be some friends and stuff that's holding you back. It could be negative words that they say that's in your mind that's holding you back. But once you start the launch, you have a countdown and you start the launch, the people on the ground see that you finna get ready to go to another stratosphere. And they're pulling you as hard as they can because they don't want to see you launch off into space. This is what I'm talking about right here. The rocket is going. It's going in the sky. There it goes. That's you right there, baby boy. You launching. All them people you left behind you. Boy, they try, hold on, you finna go up in this. You get what I'm saying? That's you, baby boy. Baby boy, that's you. That's you right here. You know what I mean? You was Bruce Leroy. Now you showing up. Look at you. Look at you, baby boy. You see all that smoke right there? That's all that smoke from the thrusters, the fire that's shooting out of the rocket booster that's launching this off into space. This ain't a space shuttle, but you get what I'm talking about. Because it's gonna separate once it gets so far in the sky, and this rocket gonna fall back to the earth. And all of this right here represents gravity, the people, the gravitational pull of all of those who said you can't do it. It ain't that they don't believe you can do it, it's that they don't want you to do it. True. See, you gotta look out for that too. When people tell you that you can't do it, it's not that you, because they're projecting. It's not that you can't do it. They're not telling you what you can't do. They tell you what they don't want you to do. To this day. No, nigga, it ain't that I don't believe you can do it. It's that I don't want you to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a difference. So anyway, yeah, but let's go over here. So Devin the Dream Haney. So here we go. Here you go right here, y'all. Now this is Ring Magazine. Looked it up. The Bible of boxing. Devin Haney sues mother of his daughter. In the hood, we say baby mama. Devin Haney sues his baby mama, who alleged abuse for defamation and extortion. So Dev say his baby mama trying to extort him. Extortion. Devin Haney's legal battle with his baby mama continued Wednesday. TMZ.com, shout out to TMZ, reported that the former undisputed lightweight champion filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles in which he alleged that his baby mama, Lena Saeed, extorted and defamed him. Saeed gave birth to their daughter, Chrome, in January. I wonder their daughter's a Capricorn. So Devin Haney has filed 2 lawsuits. He filed one against Ryan Garcia, where Bill Haney did that, but Devin is filing the one against his baby mama. But I understand this. You get what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand, Devin is going through a lot. And that's probably, he went off on Naji, which was, I guess, was a good friend of his at one point in time. He went off on the brother. And this probably what they see, Naji gonna have to stall Devin Haney out. Naji of Cigar Talk is gonna have to understand, say, look here, baby boy, baby boy, I know you're going through a lot with your baby mama, she extorting you, and you trying to protect the paper, and you're going through a lot, and you don't like the fact that I interviewed Ryan Garcia. So, I'm gonna stall you out on this one. Let's talk it out like brothers, man. See, can we work it out? Do you get what I'm saying? See, can we work it out? Haney's lawsuit was a response to Saeed filing a restraining order against him late June. A Nevada judge granted her a temporary order of protection at that time because Devin Haney's baby mama, Saeed, alleged Haney pushed her to the ground while she was pregnant and abused her on several occasions over a period of 16 months. Wow. So my thing is, if he did all that, why she didn't call the police? Some of these hoes be lying. I ain't gonna lie. I got to say, some of these hoes be lying. This shit sound fugazi than them all. Why she ain't call the police? Especially in today's time. In today's time. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. She hollering about he pushed her down and abused her and all that stuff there. Well, why didn't he call the police? Devin Haney, 26, denied allegations and countered in his suit, said that Saeed threatened to ruin his reputation and deny him visitation rights if he didn't pay her more money and child support. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I believe Devin. True. I believe Dev. I believe Dev on this one. I ain't gonna lie. Cause boy, that's what these, see, this Devin Haney fault. Do you want to know why this Devin Haney fault? Because this is what happened. See, you niggas want to go, you rich celebrities, y'all want to go chase these baddies. She was an escort, from what I heard. She used to work for Taz Angels, escort down in Miami. She was an escort. You know, she was in jail seeing Thugger crying over a young thug. What is the rapper? The rapper that be painting his fingernails and toes and shit. The one that just got caught snitching on video. Snitching. Yeah, that nigga there. Right? I told y'all, ain't nobody following no code. True. No, Thug wasn't snitching. He was throwing them off. He was trying to throw them off the trail. Man, that man did a 2-hour statement. The detective told him, man, you do know you got a right to remain silent now. You know you ain't got to say nothing. Yeah, I know I ain't got to say nothing, but I'm gonna say something anyways for 2 hours. To this day. Shit. Nigga, please don't tell me nothing about no goddamn street code. Ain't no street code, ain't no other code, ain't nobody on code. Nigga talking to the detective for 2 hours. Nigga, shit, I ain't about trying to hear that shit. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Haney is suing. Now I like that. The Oakland native seeks unspecified damages for intentional infliction of emotional distress, according to court documents. See, right here, Devin Haney is having emotional distress right now, fam. The man having emotional distress. Naji of Cigar Talk, he gonna have to stall Deb out on this one. We gotta stall him out, fam. The man is having emotional distress right now. Baby mama lying on him, scandalizing his name. She tried to destroy this man's character, talking about he's an abuser. He pushed her down, and when she was on several occasions over the prior 16 months, but she ain't never called the police. We ain't got no pictures. We ain't got no marks. She had a cell phone. She could have took pictures and shot a video, anything. She ain't do none of that. She lied. I don't believe this here. The Oakland native he's seeking unspecified damages for intentional infliction of emotional distress. This man is going through it right now. True. Devin Haney has lived his life and built his career with integrity, discipline, and respect. Devin Haney's attorney by the name of Bobby Samini. Bobby Samini, right? Not to be confused with Bobby Jimmy. Bobby Jimmy and the Critters. He told TMZ, Devin Haney has worked tirelessly to achieve success through dedication, not shortcuts, and he remains committed to conducting himself with honesty and principle inside and outside of the ring. My client, Devin the Dream Haney, better known as Debo Dev, he alleged in his suit that his baby mama has repeatedly published false and defamatory statements about him. He contends that her actions were extreme and outrageous as well. Devin Haney's baby mama's attorney by the name of Mark Vincent Kaplan contended in his own statement to TMZ that his client, Devin Haney's baby mama, is seeking only what the law requires Haney to pay for child support. So according to her, Devin Haney don't want to pay the child support that's needed for her to afford the type of lifestyle that she wants. True. I got one. Hold on. And then he said, I think Mr. Haney would be best served to make his case to the family court. and not the court of social media. This is what Devin Haney baby mama attorney said. You get what I'm saying?
To this day.
Devin Haney is going through a lot. We're going to have to stall him out on this. Will this be a factor when he fight Brian Noma Jr. November the 22nd? Hey, Tila, we got to stall him out, Tila, we got to stall him out. We got to stall him out. You get what I'm saying? We going to have to. The man going through it. These hoes lying on him. I told Devin, on this show, you knew what you should have known what you was getting into before you got with it. Like, what you expect, Dev? Young Thug told you that Twin, she pushing the P harder than most fellas. She pushing the P right now, fam. True. Didn't Thugger tell Bill Haney and Devin Haney that Saeed is pushing the P? Isn't that what Thugger said? Bill said, last time I checked, the female is the one that choose. Don't worry about Dev. You know what I mean? She chose Dev. Thugger tried to tell him, look here, dog, she pushing the P, player. He tried to tell him. Shout out to the white Mr. Ham.
To this day.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He say this show is always fun. Coach go off script. Yeah, I go off script all the time. Okay. Hey, you know what? Hey, Ham, that's why I can't work for corporate. I can't work for corporate because you gotta, they gonna have their teleprompter right there. They gonna want a nigga to read the teleprompter. Now, coach, you gotta read what we typed up. I'm like, nah, man, I got ADD and I smoke weed, man. That ain't gonna work. True. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, fam. True. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? The show is a lot funner. Like that scripted shit. Yeah, that's cool. It is what it is. Hey, shout out to Big Ron. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He say what you say, the Yojin gotta learn. I guess you trying to say the young generation gotta learn. Yeah. The young nigga generation. Yeah. They gotta learn, man. I'm just saying she pushing the P though. She pushing the P. Don't hate the player, hate the game. She trying to get her paper.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Who am I? Who am I to hate on her? She trying to get her paper. You get what I'm saying? I can't hate on her. She trying to get her paper. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, family. She trying to get her paper. And listen, man, if you're watching this show, man, y'all hit the like button and subscribe. If you're watching this show on a smart TV, you're going to have to open up the YouTube app on your smartphone and open up YouTube and subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for the old boy. That's all I'm saying. The man going through something, so I think we're going to have to stall him out. What did say Dr. Mario? He say, Coach, do Devin calling Floyd for advice? I don't think Floyd Mayweather will be a good candidate to call for advice when it comes to dealing with women. True. Hey, shout out to Master Goku. Master Goku, what's going on, fam? Hey, Dr. Mario say, what's a baby mama? A baby mama is a mama that had a baby from you.
To this day.
A woman that had a baby from you that you're not married to and y'all not together, that's a baby mama. Yeah, that's my baby. Or y'all could be together. That's my baby mama right there. You know what I mean? Or you could be guess what? You could be a baby daddy. You get what I'm saying? Man, the man got whole problem, man. Man got whole problem, man. I get it, man. Yeah, nigga got whole problem, fam. Shit, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Some of y'all ain't. You get what I'm saying? We got to play that rap trance, man. Too long. Well, I waited for this moment, tormented by the thought that I can sure miss a good thing. Y'all don't know nothing about that rap trance, man. Not yet. I haven't completed my mission. Only wishing that you could be my only lover. Oh, how I suffer. Guilty of the charges I committed. Don't want to be acquitted, baby. Just forgive all my sins. You know what I mean? The man is going through problems right now, y'all. You get what I'm saying? We gotta stall them out. We gotta stall Deb out on this one. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta, sometime in the chat, y'all can be very cruel. Y'all can be very mean and heartless. Y'all gotta stall this man out. The man going through problems. True. The man going through problem right now. You get what I'm saying? Baby, man, listen. She trying to stick him up for the bag. He calling Naji of Cigar Talk a coon. Oh no, a sellout, a coon, a sellout. He say the man a sellout. You know, you gotta understand right now, he's suing for emotional distress. He's not, you know, he ain't all there right there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, so honest, I'm a forgetter, brother. Cause I you know, I ain't mad. And again, I don't have a relationship with neither one of the brothers. So, you know, I ain't tripping. You know, I hope everything work out. I just wish that Devin would have called the man, you know, just called him. You know, if you got the man phone, you should have called him. Man, don't put the man on blast like that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey, talk to me.
So is it, so he said Naji's a sellout. So is he a sellout when he decides to fight? Well, I guess I can't talk right now because he is fighting Brian Norman Jr. But didn't somebody get mad at him because he fought Ryan Garcia instead of a black fighter a year ago? I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I don't remember. I
can't remember either. And then as far as him suing his baby mama, he's smart because a lot of these dudes like Shannon Sharp and all these other people, they wait until they get the lawsuit on them. They need to start countersuing so they can stop giving up money. All these dumbasses be selling out of court. Devin and Dream Haney don't play and put that paperwork on me. They be suing the shit. They be suing the shit out of people. That motherfucker said, what?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, that paperwork.
The lawsuit today. This was not to say my name. He don't play around. But hey, he said sell out, but he ain't want no system like you said. He wanted the exotic. And if he wants some exotic, motherfucker, you know, turk out a seek and then go over there and get you some chick. I don't know. He's stupid because he be on some other shit. But yeah, it's crazy what they consider a sellout and what they consider okay. And as you said the other day, when we had that good conversation, because I was glad you in that deep conversation. I was glad you in that deep conversation the other day and you broke it down to us. And then you told us about Jake Paul and everything else, because it's like some people it's a sellout while you tear them down, but then others people it's okay. Devin's not a sellout, but he ain't one of no dark-skinned chocolate sisters. But then at the same time, you know, not for doing his job, which like Martin from Oakland said, what is he supposed to do? Just wait for you to fight once a year? Are you going to give him $100,000 every time you interview him? Like the shit's crazy.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like what is he supposed to do? Like, he's an interviewer. That's what he does for a living.
Right.
And this is how he take care of his family. These fighters are not going to, just like the fighters say, oh man, you know, when we retire, the fans ain't going to take care of us and all that stuff there. Okay, but vice versa. The reporter, the guy, the boss are not going to take care of him. So this is how he gets his, this is how he take care of his family. You get what I'm saying? He's an interviewer. So what the hell he's supposed to do? Like me personally, I won't interview Ryan Garcia. And I won't interview Teofimo Lopez. You know, I won't. I'm saying that's me. I won't do it, but I'm not gonna get mad at Naji because he doing it. You know what I mean? Like his principles are different from mine. You know what I mean? So I see things different.
They call you, but yet the LDBC tries to attack you and call you names. But your principles, you'll stick on principles. Your shit is you just look at shit objectively and you call a spade a spade. But yet Coach Malachi is the one who ain't staying on code yet. You'll stick to the script, but yet, you know what I mean? But when it comes to, now let Blue Blood get some media credentials and get a chance to interview Ryan Garcia. I bet you his ass will go over there and interview him.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he'll go interview him, no problem. And it's like you said, Coach, you know, before you came online, brother, it was like 4 or 5 years. I was like, this shit sucks. I mean, it sucks. These dudes talk about 3 fighters. They wouldn't cover Anthony Joshua fight. They wouldn't cover this fight, that fight. Ever since you came online, the game changed. All them dudes, BSTB, all them dudes be trying to cover every fight. I was like, Coach was the first hardcore boxing fan to come over here. And now he got you motherfuckers who talked about 2 fights and talked about it for hours, from Black Fight Fan and all of them. They literally built a platform on talking about Earl Spence versus mother effing whatever his name is, and then you came online and you just changed the game on them. But that's my call, Coach. Salute.
I too, fam. Yeah. Who is this? David Morrison.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, please don't say fag non anymore, coach. He say fag non, threaten to off your family if you do so. Fag non, 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 fag non. Send that to him. True. Yeah, send that to him. And tell him I'm gonna be in base. Send that to him. You dig? You get what I'm saying?
I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
Yeah, send that to him. So 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Send that to him. And I got my other number too. My other person number. Send that to him. Tell him I'm getting to Vegas on the 11th, and I ain't leaving till the 14th. He gonna have, and send that to him. Anyways, I get these niggas don't know. I get these niggas don't know, boy. They have no idea, boy.
Oh yeah. It ain't over, motherfuckers.
Came outside today, water on water, water. However you wanna play, choppers on choppers. I live at the bank, commas on commas, yeah. Paper route, Frank, hundreds on hundreds, yeah. What's that round my neck? Baggers on baggers, yeah. Just fucked up a check, fashion on fashion, yeah. Matching party, nothing but bitches on bitches. Bad, smoking smartish, why they shaking ass and titties? Shake it. Yellow, rose, white, gold. I got on 3 tones, chocolate bit, super thick, and
Ooh, Lord, I'm so scared. Lord, I'm scared. Lord, I'm so scared. Lord, I'm so scared. Lordy, what am I going to do, Lord? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, Coach Dante from the Bronx.
Dante from the Bronx, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I just wanted to mention this with the Naji dude. He, I remember when they had that press conference and he was stepping to Teofimo Lopez about the whole, nigga stuff and all of that. And then now he's interviewing, Ryan. So it's kind of hypocritical. You know what I mean? But I know he got to get his money and all that. But yeah, that's what I had to say about that. I don't know what you think about that.
Well, it could be looked upon as being hypocritical, and it probably is hypocritical. But however, the brother changed his mind for whatever the reason may be. I don't know the context from how that interview got set up. There's a lot of I know how it looks on the outside looking in. I do know how it looks. Again, I don't know the guy, so I ain't got no reason to cap for him. And I don't know him. I like his work. He's been over here in this chat before. I watch his content. I've been in his chat before. So he appears to be a nice guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him, and he doing his thing. But however, if you could say it's hypocritical, you can say that. But I think maybe it's a stretch to say he's a sellout, especially coming from the black athletes don't stand for nothing. These niggas ain't Bill Cosby or Muhammad Ali or stuff like that. So, he's a sellout because he's interviewing a fighter who you don't like, who beat you in a fight because he was on Osterman. He cheated. You get what I'm saying? And so and that fighter embarrassed you, but then you got the O lifted off of you and everybody clowned you. And so now so he interviewed Naji, and maybe he thought Naji they had some kind of brotherhood, and Naji won't interview Ryan Garcia or do anything like that. And he probably looked at it as a sign of betrayal. So I think it could be a little bit more than that. I'm thinking that he thought that they was on really, really good relationship. They probably talk on the phone and stuff like that, because Devin gave him an interview, so he must felt comfortable enough with him to give him an interview, you know. So that's what I'm thinking. But the sellout, I think that might be going a little too far.
Okay. And then, Coach, one more thing, right? I don't know if you've been keeping up with the whole Rampage Jackson and his son.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
his son was punching the dude that was unconscious. Yeah.
Right. He beat the wrestler almost half to death, right? So what I wanted to say with that is, right, with Rampage, he was being interviewed and he said, F Devin Haney, and he said, I love Ryan Garcia. Yeah. And this is after the whole Ryan Garcia debacle with the whole N-word stuff, and you know, he's saying F Devin Haney because Devin Haney's suing Ryan Garcia. And when the interviewer was trying to talk to him and say, listen, you know, he's suing him because he took PEDs, Rampage just shut it down. He said, no, F Devin Haney, blah, blah, blah. I love Ryan Garcia, right?
Right.
Now, Ryan Garcia said it in X that, you know, that Rampage's son was wrong. He should face the consequences, right? Mm. So you see how Rampage dealt with that, how he's saying F Devin Haney, right? But then he loved Ryan Garcia.
That's off cold. That's off cold. That's off cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I kind of look at it as like, it's kind of like karma coming back to him now, because now his son is all messed up from what he did. You see what I'm saying, Coach? Mm-hmm. Like, I've been thinking about that, man. I'm like, yo, it's crazy, man, how, you know, the world turns.
Yeah. No, I get exactly what you're saying, man.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I had to say.
Awesome. All right, salute, fam.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he right about that. Yeah, because that's crazy. Like, you know, see, but this is the thing, right? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, there's no code with none of these guys, bro. Again, today's athlete isn't like, these dudes don't know nothing about that. They you know what? They don't even care anything about it. They use words like cold, on cold, sell out, this, that, when it's convenient for them, depending on the situation. Because all of these guys get along. All of these guys are in the same tax bracket. All of these guys, live in the same neighborhood, so to speak. All these guys, because they're athletes. Me and you are not celebrities, are athletes. Celebrities and athletes, they're going to be around each other. Same circles. You know, they ain't struggling no more. If they did come from a struggle, they're not struggling anymore. So, like, these dudes, that's why I said you can't hold Devontae Davis or Devin Haney or a reporter, a YouTube channel, or a YouTuber, and Naji. You can't, a content creator, you can't hold these guys to that standard. You know, like me, like I saw Quentin Rampage Jackson's son beating this guy. The guy was unconscious. He kept punching him. I mean, to be honest with you, that's wrong to me. I'm like, damn, dog, why you like, but then I say, you know what? What did this dude do to deserve that? Because you could have killed the man, right? And Rampage said that one of the fans or somebody hit his son in the head with a can, and it's wrestling. So, you know, wrestling, it's all about the optics, and okay, we gonna do this. I'm gonna hit you with this chair that's real hollow and it's gonna break up and this and that. He said something of that sort. And then, you know, the guy didn't know, you know, they doing the wrestling, he picked him up, slammed the guy. I think when he slammed the guy was unconscious. I think he was unconscious from the slam, to be honest with you. You know, the way it was a wrestling match and the fans was out there, and then he just went to punching the guy. The guy was like this, knocked out cold. I'm not going to say the right thing because the guy was white and Quentin Rampage was black. Because had the shoes been reversed, had the roles been reversed, and it was a white wrestler that did that to Quentin Jackson's son, slapped him down like that, he unconscious, he go to wailing on him and punching him, well, you automatically know what to be said. We know what to be said. This shit, it'll be a Black Lives Matter protest. Al Sharpton gonna get involved. Attorney Crump gonna get involved. Dr. Umar Johnson gonna get rowdy. Shout out to Jason Black, Tariq Nasheed. Everybody gonna have something to say. Those are the facts. We know that. So I'm always gonna tell the truth and stand on principle. My code is the truth. My code ain't no narrative. My code is the truth. I'm like, damn, dog, that was kind of fucked up, but I don't know what he did to deserve that. But based on the explanation, the explanation that Quentin Rampage Jackson gave, I'm like, yeah, no, dog, that wasn't justifiable.
True.
That wasn't justifiable.
True.
That wasn't justifiable. You get what I'm saying? So these dudes pick and choose when they want to apply these things. That's why I don't take none of these guys seriously. And this is why Coach Malachi, I won't get those interviews. To this day. See, I won't get those interviews and I'm not in these media circles because I'm going to call it like it is, fam. I'm going to call it like it is. I'm an equal opportunity. Anybody can get it. YouTube channels can get it. Reporters can get it. Promotional companies can get it. Managers can get it. Boxers can get it. Whites can get it. Blacks can get it. Hispanics can get it. I don't give a damn. Listen, I'm equal opportunity. We ain't got no friends on this side, bro. Ain't no friends over here. It's all fake. It's all phony. People are friends with you just as long as you agree with them. And as soon as you don't agree with them, they're not your friend anymore. So you was never my friend in the first place. That's what this is all about. Not going to be nobody yes man. I'm standing on my own too. We can agree to disagree, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. Simple as that. I don't need any nigga friendship. I got enough friends right here in Tampa.
True.
Really though. And all my niggas know me. They know how I get down, so you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to Daniel. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Trey. Trey, what's going on, brother? But you get what I'm saying, though? So hold on, I want to show y'all this. Shout out to Summer. Summer said, oh, they bored again. Hey, Summer, hold on. I want to show y'all this. This what's going on. So right here, Naji said something about the left hook, but Naji ended up deleting the post. And then Devin Haney said, you prove my point, BITCH. It's about time Negroes like you start getting the ish slapped out of them. Nigga, you can't fight a lick and talking about left hook. So Devin Haney got really upset about Naji saying that you got me confused with the left hook. You get what I'm saying? And he came out on public and he disrespected him, called him a bitch, and he said he need to start getting slapped. Okay, well, who gonna slap him? Let's say I agree with what Devin Haney is saying. Shout out to Devin Haney. Let's say I agree with what Devin Haney is saying. He say niggas like Naji need to start getting this shit slapped out of them. Okay, who gonna do it? Who gonna slap him? That's a good question. He say niggas like you need to start getting the shit slapped out of them. Who gonna slap him? Isn't that a good question, guys? That's a good question, right? If you feel that he need to start getting the shit slapped out of him, okay, who gonna slap him? I've heard that before. Who gonna slap him? You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody finna slap that man. Literally. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. All right, let's go back over here. So let's see what's going on. This guy say, F, man. Nas spends time with Ryan Garcia, and this is what happens. This unbiased Brim says he should get slapped because he said he should get slapped because of an interview ? He said, I wouldn't interview Ryan goofy ass, but to speak violence because of an interview is a reach. No, he said that. No, he's talking about. I think he's talking about slapping Naji because Naji said something about the left hook. He said Devin Haney is suffering from a left hook or something like that. This guy William Boxing says he said Devin would have pillow hands. You lost to Trash Ryan and they robbed Loma. This dude say, damn, bro, lay off of Steve Urkel. Dude dropped some good interviews here and there. So he's calling Naji Steve Urkel. Sour Boxing said that ninja really sat across from you and smiled all up in your face with this hairline. He's out of pocket. So this dude got a picture of Nas with his hairline saying he out of pocket. Boy, that's a Devin Haney fan there, boy. This guy said, yeah, but you can fight and still can't block a left hook. All right. This dude said, no wonder Tank won't give Naji Chill any interviews. He's a clout chaser. So Hamed says that, that's why he won't give Naji interviews because he's a clout chaser. All right. I mean, he does interviews for a living. So if you do interviews for a living, I mean, it's, you're going to reach out to people to do an interview. That's a part of the job description. To be honest with you, I've done a lot of interviews, but I should have more interviews. But I just don't reach out. I don't really reach out. I just fuck with real people. I fuck with I like Jaleel Hackett and his father. They real people. Brian Norman Jr. and his father, they real people. I've interviewed, I probably never interviewed Dev because he ain't gonna interview with me. But Bill Haney, I've interviewed with Bill. You get what I'm saying? No, Bill is a good guy. Bill, he cool with me. He cool with me. We had our issues, but we let it go. We squashed it. We got over it. You know what I mean? So I'm past that. I got both eyes open still, but just saying, Carla, hold on. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, so I interview with real people. I sit down with real people, Bud Crawford, Bo Mack, Coach Red. I like, I interviewed Joe Goosen. That happened because of Steve Kim. Interviewed Buddy McGirt. That happened because of Steve Kim. My main man, Freeway Ricky Ross. I got some other interviews lined up that have nothing to do with boxing. Got some other influencers. I'm starting to do stuff with other influencers that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. The boxing guys, I ain't really close to a lot of boxing dudes like that. So I'm not reaching out to them, but it probably might be a couple that I would definitely want to reach out to, but I'm looking to do other stuff now. And we got some stuff lined up. Y'all gonna be surprised with this next one. Carla, what's your name? We call it from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Country, man.
Man, Country, talk to me.
So I got one for you. You're gonna find this one kind of strange. So, okay, I used to drive bus, right, and transport disabled people. So one day I went to this burger place for lunch, right, and I'm sitting there and I'm eating my food, right. So this brother's walking by outside, right, and he's looking at me. Now, I sometimes used to wear this black fedora, right. I never seen this dude before, don't know him, nothing. He gonna walk inside and go, "Hey man, let me borrow your hat." I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to borrow my hat and wear it. And he's like, "I'll give it back to you tomorrow. You can meet me at that pool hall right there." And I'm like, no. I'm just like looking at him. I was like, no, dude, I'm not gonna let you borrow my hat. What the fuck are you talking about? Right? So he like starts to walk away. He gets outside and he's looking at me and he's like looking at me like he's mad at me because I wouldn't let him borrow my hat.
Hey man,
finally, dude ended up walking away. But when you was talking about the story about the dude that was trying to scam you, even though it was a little different,
yeah,
it triggered my memory of that. So I thought I'd just share that with you really quick to add to the strangeness, man.
All right, man. Shout out to Country, man. I appreciate you sharing the story, brother, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to Country, man. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell y'all the game. See, I know the game. I don't been in a little bit, so I get it. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Dropping on 2 pounds on your boy. She say fag done, 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 fag done. Yeah, I'm saying it 1,000 motherfucking times. Hollering about what the nigga gonna do to my family. Nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
Seriously doubt that, sir. Seriously doubt that. I am, seriously doubt that. Seriously doubt that. Send a clip that part of the video and send it to him. You did?
Hey, yeah. Oh, that look good.
Yeah, man. You know what? Hey, this is the era where all the fake tough guys get exposed. All these fake gangsters, man. Bro, all these fake gangsters, young thugs snitching. I'm like, man, thugger snitch. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? What I told y'all, fam. Listen, bro, all these so-called street dudes ain't that. The code of the street. Ain't nobody buying by no code of the street. I told y'all. What is the first law in nature? This is what my mother taught me. The first law in nature is self-preservation. It's a natural instinct for a human being, any person born on this earth, to preserve their life. When the opportunity to get self-preservation. When niggas snitch, they trying to preserve their life to keep from getting a lot of time. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. The hardest, toughest street nigga Sammy the Bull told.
True.
Now, he feel that he was justified in telling because John Gotti was saying a lot of disturbing things about him on tapes and, implementing him in crimes that the feds never would have known had John Gotti never would have ran his mouth, but yet and still, Sammy the Bull told. And he got 1 million bodies. So I ain't trying to hear that, bro. You can be the hardest blood. You can be the toughest crip. You can be the meanest gangster disciple. You can be the toughest military dude or whatever. Man, when them white folks put them chrome bracelets on your arms and they get your ass at their police station, and you looking at some serious time. I ain't never told on a nigga in my life. So I'm free of that. And they put you in that interrogation room. And you volunteering information. Only time a nigga volunteer information is unless he's scared. He trying to save his ass. I'm listening to the interrogation. The detective told him, look, now you do know that you got a right to remain silent. You ain't got to say nothing now. Yeah, I know I ain't got to say nothing, but I want to talk anyways. And the man went to talking. Now, some people saying, well, no, Thug did good. He threw him off the trail. No, listen, you don't be in no interrogation with no detectives for 2 hours. You supposed to look my nigga G code, live by, die by. That's what I represent. The YSL. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We do this here. You know what that means? Live by, die by. The detective told him. Now you do know now. You ain't got to say that now. So what kind of thugs these is?
True.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. I ain't trying to. I told y'all, dog. These dudes ain't what they say they is. Everybody a gangster, everybody a thug, everybody a killer till when them white folks come. When them white folks, see, niggas scared of white folks. When them white folks come and they go to talk about Buck Rogers dates. There's a TV show that came out in the 70s called Buck Rogers. Y'all look it up. Jitterbugs, look it up. Buck Rogers was talking about how it's gonna be how it's gonna be on Earth and all that stuff there in 2040 some or 30 some or whatever. Dog, you were getting our football numbers over here. Yeah, man, shit, my nigga, we got you dead to the right, boy. Well, it's over for you, nigga. You ain't never getting out. You finna die in this motherfucker. For real? Yeah, pretty much. What I'm looking at, man, it's up to the prosecutor now. It's up to the prosecutor, but I got a good relationship with the prosecutor now. Now, it's up to the prosecutor. Yeah, man, you looking at, there's 2 life sentences right here. 2 life sentences? Yeah, this double life right here. You know what I mean? Double life? Yeah, but you know what? You ain't got to say that now. Remember, you got a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used to get you in the court of law. You ain't got to say that, man. No, I advise you not to talk. No, man, I want to talk.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Some stories I can tell you about that, boy. Yeah, trying to tell you, boy. Heard it all before. Shout out to Sunshine Anderson. Let's see. We got some cash apps here. Let's see what we got. Shout out to Jamie.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, great show as always. Shout out to Harvey, man. Harvey, what's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, watch out for those scammers, bro. Yeah, boy. They be trying to get me, dog. They be trying to get me. Shout out to Gabriel Dukes.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man. I'ma always keep it straight. I'm gonna keep it straight. And again, that's why I probably won't get a lot more interviews, because they like, man, this dude right here, man, he ain't like them other guys.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, he ain't like them other guys, man. Right now, he ain't like them other ones, man. It is what it is. I'm the type of dude like this here. I can see a motherfucker, because I'm from West Tampa, Florida. I always throw that out there. We can see a celebrity and walk right by that motherfucker like we ain't even see him. Oh, that's what's the name of it? Okay, cool. All right, yeah. And keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? Keep it moving. So that's me. And I think that's my problem. My problem is, now we walk in and the dude look up to me. He noticed me like, yeah, man, what's up, coach? I'm like, hey, what's up, man? We holler like that and we come together and talk and dap up. Then that's something different. But the last thing I want any man on this earth to say is that, boy, that nigga coach was on my dick, boy. He was on my dick, dog. Yeah, the nigga was a fan, dog. He was fanned out. Yeah, I can't, bro. Like my pride, like I'm very prideful when it comes to that. I just can't do that, bro. I just can't do that. My pride won't let me do it, fam. My pride would not let me do it. You know what I mean? Because the last thing I want a whole ass nigga to say is that I was on this nuts. Yeah, that nigga was on my nuts, dog. He tried to get an interview for me, dog. This and that. No, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. That shit got to be natural. It got to be, oh, man, what's up with you, bro? You all right? Yeah, man, what's up, man? Then I feed off the energy. You get what I'm saying? That shit ain't going to happen. No, sir. No. It ain't happening, bro. Shout out to Willie Sumner. He say, F him. I be real too. I lead this motherfucker. Nah, I ain't gonna lie now, but I saw Roberto Duran now. That was different. When I saw Roberto Duran, because Roberto Duran was sitting down, I was like, this a living legend. Now, if I see any of the legends, now the legends I treat differently. If you're a legend, you put in work in this game, yeah, I treat differently. The modern day fighters, for the most of them, cool. I'm gonna tell you who real cool people. Abdullah Mason, real nice guy, very approachable. Jaleel Hackett, he's a nice young man, very approachable. Brian Norman Jr., nice young man, very approachable. Bam Rodriguez, very approachable, nice young man. The young fighters like Keith Cologne, stuff like that. Kid Austin is a nice young man, very approachable. I don't fuck with his mama, but but Kid Austin, he's a nice young man, very approachable. I want to say Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, Bud Crawford is approachable now. He didn't used to be approachable. From what I heard, but he's approachable now. I've been around him enough, and I've seen people, complete strangers, just walk up to him and ask him for a picture, and he'd be like, "Sure, man, why not? Take a picture with him and stuff like that." Bud is getting a little bit more nicer now. He's getting a little bit more nicer now, from what I've learned. I can only go by what people told me in the past versus what I've seen. You get what I'm saying? So he wasn't really that approachable, to be fair. And some niggas you be around, fighters you be around, they just give off whole nigga energy. But they probably give off whole nigga energy because a lot of these guys are they very emotional. They very emotional. Like, if you ain't kissing their ass and praising them and saying all kind of great stuff about them, then that, they act a certain way. It's just me, just my pride won't let me do it. If I'm able to drop that pride, I get a lot more interviews from the more popular fighters. The more popular fighters, I would get more interviews. I'm able to drop my pride, but I won't do it.
True.
I won't do it. You get what I'm saying? And then you know what I mean? I won't do it. I won't do it. And I'm cool with that. Yeah, I met Roberto Duran, bro. I'm like, yeah, man, I met Roberto Duran. And Roberto Duran was so nice, bro. Roberto Duran was so nice. So I'm like, damn, you get what I'm saying? Nigga, Roberto Duran, nigga, that's a living legend right there, nigga. These dudes act like they legends. You got to do something legendary to be a legend. Bro, I can see James Lights Out Tony standing right here to the right. And I can see Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Jake Paul standing to the left. And there could be a crowd of people rushing them to talk to them. I'm going to go right over there to go talk to James Toney.
True.
And when I finish with James Toney, I'm going to walk out and leave. I'm not even paying attention to that. It was over there. I'm not interested in that. This James Toney. You get what I'm saying? James Toney approach. He talk shit. He talk shit now. James do talk shit. That shit talking motherfucker, but that James Toney. I mean, these niggas ain't James Toney. Who the fuck these? You know what I mean? That's me. That's me. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's how I am. Anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, nigga, I'm shit. Nigga, I got a chance to talk to James Toney. Nigga, I got a chance to talk to James Toney, dog. Yeah, my nigga James was talking shit. Nigga tried to hit me with a left hook. You know what I mean? Nigga, I just saw Riddick Bowe over there, man. Big Daddy Bowe over there, man. I just saw Big Daddy Bowe over there, bro. I saw Caleb Plant. True story. I saw Caleb Plant at the W Hotel in LA when Riyadh season card Crawford Marjamal fight, right? I saw Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant walking by. I ain't say shit to him. He ain't say shit to me. He ain't even, to be fair, he ain't even see me. I saw him because he had like two people with him or whatever walking. Caleb Plant walked with an attitude. Hey, Caleb Plant, I'm saying, I said that he walked by, right? He walked by a couple of times, right? You know what I mean? Caleb Plant be walking by like, I wish a nigga would. He had that, I wish a nigga would try me look on his face.
True.
Hey, Mr. Tomato Can was there. Yeah, Mr. Tomato Can was there. Caleb Plant had this look on his face, you know, cause he got this look on his face. Like he did, I'm looking for somebody else to slap. Like he looking for somebody else to slap, bro. He got that look on his face like he don't like Ellie. He don't like Caleb Plant. I fuss with Caleb Plant, but I fuss with Caleb Plant from a distance. It's some people that I admire from a distance. I never interview you. I'll probably never speak to you. You'll probably never speak to me, but I admire you from a distance. Some people, it's just good to admire from a distance. You get what I'm saying? You know, I admire you from a distance, dog. You know that I'd rather do that because I'm not starstruck. I'm not the celebrity guy. I'm not the celebrity guy. You get what I'm not starstruck. They're like, all right, you know, yeah, I can't play. You know, that's Caleb Plant. You know, oh, that's David Benavidez. All right, cool. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, did another thing too. Another thing, I ain't gonna come up to him and ask him no questions and nothing like that because it's gonna be a old meat gobbling. It's gonna be a meat gobbling reporter there. Might Ellie suck a nigga nutsack or one of these other whole niggas who just ain't, you know, busting the bussy wide open. I'm like, I don't want to be seen next to you asking questions. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I'm going to Vegas. I ain't going to do no interviews and that like that, but I'm probably gonna have some interviews. I'm pretty, more than likely, because there's a couple of people that's gonna be there that I fuck with, and I say, you know what, I fuck with them, so I'm gonna probably interview them. I interview the people who fuck with, who I fuck with and who fuck with me. If you fuck with me and I fuck with you, I'm gonna interview with you. If you don't fuck with me, then I don't fuck with you. I ain't thinking about you. I don't care how nice your hands is. I don't care if you on the pound for pound list. I don't care how much money you got. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. But I'm not going to go out of my way to befriend you. Not going to do that. I'm not, oh man, what's up, champ, man? How you doing, man? And he. Like, I'm not going to do this. When I see you, I'm not going to do this.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with Master. I dance with Master. I dance with Master. I dance with Master.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I promise you I'm not doing that. I promise you that. That ain't happening ever in life. Anyways, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the Tenderonis, the PYTs, and the Honey Dips, and shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, anyway. Hey, what he say? The guy, he say that's why Naji never take that hat off. Yeah, see, I got hair. Yeah, see, I take my hat off. I got hair. You know what I mean? I got hair. I got to comb it out. You know, I don't really comb it out. I just kind of, I got hair. I got a hairline. This ain't no hair plants. This my real hair color. You can see the grays up there. I got a lot of grays up there. They stranded, you know, they here, they there, this and that. You know, I got more grays in my beard than anything, but yeah, this is my hair right here. So I can take my hat off. I ain't got to wear no hat. I just started wearing hats, to be honest with you. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So this, like this, I got the real shit. I can run a pick through mine. What my pick at? Yeah, I can do that right now. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I got the real shit. You know what I mean? Again, I ain't like, hey, shout out to SP Got Beats. SP, what's going on, fam? Bishop Bullwicker, he said, I met Roy Jones at the airport. He real cool. Yeah, Roy real cool too. Roy real cool. I saw Roy. I was standing right next to him at Pro Box, right here in Tampa, because you know Roy Jones is a trainer as well. I stood right next to him, but I ain't say nothing to him. He had like 3-4 people around him. I ain't say nothing to him. I'm like, he got 3-4 people around him. They want to take pictures. You know what I mean? I don't want to make it look like I'm on some groupie shit. You get what I'm saying? And guess what? Roy was my favorite fighter. Roy was one of my favorite fighters, bro. Like, we love Roy Jones. Then when I finally got next to him at Pro Box, he had about 4 people around him. I'm like, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Hey, what it say? Caesar say no spray paint. No, hell no. No, my shit ain't sprayed or nothing. Nigga be, no, don't get me wrong. I ain't knocking nobody for doing that. You want to spray, dye your hair, ain't nothing wrong with that. Is that what you want to do? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I got a hairline. I got all that. I'm good. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
You wish you could work it the way I do, but you can't. You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Man, shout out to the hood. Hey, but them sapsuckers was getting it.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the brochure. Boy. Lights out, hear me? Clap on, clap off. Okay. You got me fucked up, cuz.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Hey, since this is Tenderoni Fridays, it's only right that we put the game down, push the P real proper like. You dig?
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
Hey, you get what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we need the money. Dr. Umar was able to stave off the school being repossessed. We need the money. Now, what we gonna do, we gonna put the game down like this. You dig?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Now, what we not gonna do, we're not gonna argue with grown men about another grown man that's a millionaire.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Look here, man. Motherfucker, they listen, look at what we say, nigga say he gonna do something to me and my family. Boy, hush.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Guess what? We got them goons.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. High for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
It is what it is, man. Shout out to the Pan-African pimping.
If I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life and take her with me, she spent a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. She's going to spend a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. Do you think she ever coming back home to you? Let's just be honest. If I take her on a ride with the prince, do you really think she coming back home to you? I'm going to drink to that. Next Negro who hate, I'm going to snatch your chick.
Man, and shout out to all of everybody, man, the Pan-African movement, man, who specialize in Dr. Umar with that Pan-African pimping.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Queen. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I had a brother in the other chat telling me. That he said that I'm disgusted with the black community. Nigga, I'm in the black community every day. Literally. You hide behind the avatar. That's all you doing. Hide behind the avatar. You ain't gonna be in Vegas. I'm gonna be in Vegas. You the broke nigga that's hide behind the avatar, the 2-figure nigga. You get what I'm saying? The nigga in the other chat. That's it. You get what I'm saying? And you watch, and guess what? And you gonna watch me every day while you sucking your daddy dick. You dig? Anyways, so disrespectful. Phone lines 530-494-9636. You can call that number anytime, sir, when the show is over with. And whatever you want to set up, we can set it up. Okay? This is Coach Malachi. I am leaving the building. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to some in November. To this day. Hey, okay. SP got beats. What's up, baby boy? Hey, okay. Shout out to the Martin. Hey, okay. Dog Cardenas. Hey, okay. Goku. Hey, okay. Master Goku. Shout out to Dr. Mario. Hey, okay. Teach in the building. Hey, okay. Mika love him. Hey, okay. Shout out to Alfonso. Hey, okay. Round 1. Hey, okay. Bruce Gas in the building. Hey, okay. Hey, shout out to my main man, Bossman Reggie Owens. Salute to you, brother. Hey, okay. Your boy Mambo. Hey, okay. Shout out to Prince Will. Hey, okay. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Let's see, Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Schoolo X-Man. Hey, okay. Shout out to Trey. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. Boyd. What's going on, fam? Hey, okay. Dr. Mario. Hey, okay. Shout out to Clinton. Hey, okay. Flex, what's going on, brother? Hey, okay. G5 from the Bronx. Hey, okay. Mr. Kenneth Johnson. Hey, okay. Who else we got in the building, man? Mr. Kenneth Johnson in the building. Who else we got? Shout out to Trey. Hey, okay. Hey, shout out to Trent. Trent, what's going on, fam? Hey, okay. Let's see. We got Dr. Mario. We have Dr. Paul Evans. We got Daniel Agnew. Hey, okay. Let's see. Shout out to Clinton. Hey, okay. I'm starting to see some of the same names, man. I'm starting to say, shout out to everybody on Facebook that's watching the show. Shout out to everybody on X that's watching the show. It is what it is. Hey, shout out to Talk of San Diego. He said, Coach, I'll be in Vegas. Let's link up. Absolutely, sir. You will see me. I can promise you that. We can link up, fam. I don't know what you look like. Just let me know who you is. I'll definitely be there, brother. We can link up. Shout out to Daniel. What's going on, fam? Hey, okay. It's gonna be a lot of us there, bro. It's gonna be a lot of us there, but man, I'd love to meet you, brother. Shout out to Herb Winston. Hey, okay. And the brother who say he here in my city. You listen. You say you in my city. I sent you my Instagram. Just hit me up. I'll come see you. Hey, okay. It is what it is. Shout out to we do this for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. You get what I'm saying? I have no respect when it come to trolls. Nigga try to troll me. My job is to disrespect you, talk about your mammy if I can. Hey, okay. Ain't like you gonna do nothing about it. Hey, okay. Anyway, shout out to Shaw Cool Hands. And shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. Can't forget about Miss Black Panther, the lovely Summer in November. Shout out to La Jessica. We can't forget about that 90s chick. Brandy Sweet Like Candy. And I catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. I got a video dropping probably tomorrow as well.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.